Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, good evening. Welcome back to the motherfucking hot box. I am Styrofoam Ralph. This is Cups in the Gang. You know I got my dog with me, L Residente, saying Jose, representing in the building. And you know I got my dog, one half of Sports Reports as ordered, the best sports pod in the land,
In the
2-5, Mike
land.
Will, representing in the building. And since you are, Mike Will, my resident Florida State fan, I just have to ask you, what is the difference in Georgia going into the playoff without their quarterback and Florida State last year going into the playoff or not going into the playoff without their quarterback?
Well, the main difference is we got a 12-team playoff, so
We do.
conference champions automatically get in.
We do.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just automatically got in because Texas couldn't do what they were supposed to do.
But I would have been interested in seeing that conversation if they would have lost.
Yeah, it would have.
That's when it would have got interesting.
They were getting in either way. Because if you go
Oh,
back and look at it, the runner-ups were still, SMU didn't get penalized for losing to Clemson. Obviously Texas didn't get penalized. Penn State didn't get penalized. So losing your conference championship game wasn't a death knell.
Right.
so is there some do you feel like it was unfair treatment?
To Florida State, absolutely. I mean, not just because I'm a fan. Like, I thought the same thing about UCF. I thought about the same thing with Cincinnati the year before they made the playoff. Like, it's hard for me to get behind you win all your games and I don't give you a chance to win the championship, regardless of the circumstance. Like, if Florida State was that bad that you felt the need to ding them, then there were two teams that had opportunities to beat Florida State and they didn't do it.
Very true.
Including at the Swamp, this big, bad SEC stadium.
Shout out to Cal. Shout out to the Gators. So do you feel like that this is basically like well fuck me kind of situation? Like now that the next year has happened, and I know that you said they're conference champions, so it's kind of like de facto. But wasn't Florida? I know the
this was the problem. Well, the problem is that Texas won the Big 12 last year. Or I'm sorry, let me back up. Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC title game last year. Texas won the Big 12. Texas beat Alabama head to head. So I gotta put the team in that beat the SEC champion. And with all the propaganda and contracts with ESPN, I got to put the SEC champion in, so you had Washington and Michigan that were both undefeated. So they were getting in. So Florida State was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
So staying with Florida State, particularly, what are we making of, because currently there are three quarterbacks that are on the bench that I could start giving the opportunity. One of them, Hendon Hooker. The second one, Mike Penix, who we are waiting on. And the third one, Jordan Travis. Are these quarterbacks that we are looking at have the potential to just rot away on the bench?
I think Penix will start next year. I think that Hendon Hooker is more likely to be traded than start a game. And Jordan Travis, I don't know if he ever starts a game in the NFL that doesn't involve injury to a starter.
So the Jets are looking quarterback.
They have to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you can bring Aaron Rodgers back after this year. You already gave up your coach because he was supposed to be the reason these things were happening. And as we can see, you know what I mean? They've won, one game since they let Saleh go?
Hey, look.
The curse of Robert strikes again.
Clearly. So,
the curse of
with
Saleh
that being said,
is still alive.
The Jets are the Aaron Rodgers, he's already came out and said he wants to play in 25. He would prefer to stick it out with the Jets.
I bet.
I can't foresee. I really can't the Jets taking another. Already paying him what 40 M's a year,
Something like that.
They are the Jets,
I don't see
bro.
how they could take another swing at this. Offense is absolutely dead. There is no life in it. Aaron Rodgers is still a smug human being. I'm gonna put it in the ledger right now that the Giants will win 7 games before the Jets ever win another 7 games.
That's a very long term. That's a very long term ledger projection, but we're gonna put it down anyway.
The Giants gonna get 7. The Giants gonna get if the Giants take Cam next year.
Let me go to my hot box ledger. There's
The G-men will turn it
Jets.
around before the Jets do.
He said,
Well, you know what's crazy about that is the Giants, if the draft was today, the Giants would pick 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets would be 7th today. You know what I mean? But when you look at the teams in front of them, like, all right, so let's walk this out real quick. So you got the Raiders number 1 at 2-11, Giants at 2-11, Patriots 3-10, and the Patriots just don't want to lose games. They just don't win. You know, the Panthers have been playing a lot better, 3-10, and they got Dallas next week on a short week. You know, the Jaguars 3-10, the Titans 3-10, and then you got the Jets at 3-10. So it's possible that the Jets could find themselves in the top 4.
Depending on the schedule, like you said, 3 through 8, basically, if you include the Jets and the Cleveland, 3 through 8 are all tied at 3 wins, 10 losses. So
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so the Jets, they're at Jacksonville next. You know, then they play the Rams at home. They go to Buffalo, and then they close with Miami at home.
Jacksonville, Rams, Titans, Buffalo.
No, Dolphins.
Is what you just said?
It's Jaguars,
Man, I can see Jacksonville.
Jaguars, Rams, Buffalo, Dolphins. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you know, we got a big one on Thursday night, don't we?
Before we get there, just want to do real quick. Before we get there, I just was looking at Cuffs' ledger. And he is looking like he's going to be right on Jets finish 4th in East. That was on his ledger. It looks like that's gonna look like it's gonna hold. How many wins the Patriots got?
They got the same record.
So we gotta hold off on that one. Drake made over 16 interceptions.
Played him again?
I think that's not.
No, y'all played them twice already. Already.
You said the Jets.
Oh, yeah,
you said Drake May would have over 16 interceptions this year.
All right, let's see where he at right now.
Where's he at right now?
Let's pull up his stats real quick.
4 or 5.
He is at 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
All right, so he has how many more games to get to 16?
Only 5 more.
4 more. 4 more games.
So he might go crazy on the interceptions over the next 4. All right. Saints bottom 7 in the league.
Ooh.
Let's get it.
What's the Saints record?
Wait, where's their draft?
I think they got 4 wins. Let me double check this. Yeah, they're 5. Oh, they're 5-8. Okay.
5-8. So where's that put them? Where's that put them? 11th. Okay, so there's still time. We'll keep monitoring that one. Chargers win the AFC West. Well, the Chiefs locked in.
Yeah, that's
the
over.
AFC West last night, so that's
over.
An X for you. Jets to lose out. The Jets did win one game since you made that projection. Would have X that one out. Michigan
Fuck
beats
off.
OSU. You picked that?
Oh, he got that one.
You got that one? And so that just leaves. You got that one. So Giants will win 7 games before Jets. So we got that's your next one. Let's see if you got anything in there 2-5 in the shoot that we got to check out.
Georgia, Oregon national title game. That's on there.
Yep, UGA. That's still in there. That's still alive. Steelers less than 500.
Yeah, that one's gone.
That one's X.
You know what I'm saying?
X.
That's
Titans to make the playoffs.
That's gone.
That's gone. Yeah, no. Bengals will miss the playoffs. That's gonna be
alive. That's alive. If they lose tonight, it's over.
All right, so that's still alive. Nuggets top 4 in the West. Still a lot of time on that. You had Indiana over OSU.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, no, that one didn't work.
Okay, Sig
And then
Nitty fan. You're a
Eastern
real Sig
Conference
Nitty fan.
Finals.
I love Coach Siggs, man.
And I need to add mine, so let me go back and check
that Ohio State Indiana game was closer than the score would indicate. You know, like it was 7-7 in the second quarter with 30 seconds left, and Indiana's punter botched the snap or he fumbled the snap, and Ohio State got a touchdown right before halftime, and it just fell apart.
And I added my Clemson beats Texas in the playoff to it.
I like that one.
Ledger.
I like that one.
I got that in my ledger. You want to add it to yours?
If I didn't have the Georgia Oregon thing, I would have probably said Notre Dame to the national title game. But
I see a lot of people projecting Notre Dame to the national title game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, never mind. I take it back.
Dallas Mike, Cowboy Mike, tapping my brother.
Cincinnati season is almost over tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Mike out here with his Jay-Z voodoo doll.
You said whose season was over tonight?
Cincinnati Bengals over tonight.
Oh, dude. Y'all ending it tonight?
Over good.
All right.
Get them out.
Well, Cowboy Mike, can you just do me a favor and just make sure that your sound levels is good? It sounds like you're just really far away from the microphone.
Word to me, Seattle.
My dude is reporting live from the car wash.
So you got Clemson over Texas.
Clemson over Texas.
Do you see off of first glance? Do you see any other upsets, or you think the chalk holds besides that game?
I actually think people are really sleeping on SMU.
Okay.
I think people are really sleeping on SMU. Because there's a lot of stuff when you look at that game, Clemson, if Clemson didn't jump out to that start that they were able to jump out to, that's a completely different game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a completely different game if Clemson doesn't jump out the way they did. I want to say Clemson was up 24-0 or something like that.
It was like something 24-7 or something like that. Well, Dabo's 9-1. He's 9-1 in the ACC championship game now.
Yeah, so like I think if they didn't jump out like that, I think SMU people. I think people are really sleeping on SMU.
I wish the playoffs started next week because I want to see where Ohio State is.
Yeah.
Tennessee can win that game just based off of the way that Ohio State closed out the year. Ryan Day has to listen for the next couple of weeks about his job being on the line.
Yeah.
Has he lost the locker room? You got to worry about those type of things.
Yeah, man. He's still trying to dig that flag out of midfield.
I think they beat Tennessee, but I think it's going to be one of those down to the wire scrappy games.
I just don't know how good Rocky Top is, man.
They got at least a top.
Alabama.
They got a top 4 or 5 running back in the country, and they probably have a top, I'd say 7 or 8 defensive line. And Ohio State missing their center. Center out for the season, left tackle out for the season. So they could do a lot of the same things that Michigan did. But I think Ryan Day's problem is, y'all ever met somebody that always took the hardest route just because he wanted to prove he could do it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Ryan Day. He wants to prove that he's tougher than Michigan. So instead of taking advantage of the advantages he has against Michigan, he's like, let's try to run the ball down their throat, even though we can't.
That was stupid.
Just run into a.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happened.
ever since Lou Holtz called them soft.
It's
See,
like
man,
New
you
York's
just
been
love to
soft
see
ever since Snoop came through and crushed the buildings.
it. So, Ohio State does not the natty. Where do they go from here as far as their coaching change? Like what optimistic candidates do they have outside of Ryan Day? I mean, it's like the enemy you know.
I'm not convinced that he gets fired, but at the same time, they're Ohio State. They got access to any coach they want, just about.
They won't fire him.
I don't think they'll fire him. You know, he might come into next year as a you better get this done, but he's too good, man. He's like, I mean, they're literally something like 44-1 against all the other Big Ten teams besides Michigan since he's been there.
He's lost 4 to us.
And that one loss was this year at Oregon by 1 point.
He's Ohio
So
State.
they can fire him if they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like why you bullshitting? Why you bullshitting? If I was UNC, I'd give him a call.
You're talking to Bill Belichick.
Nah, I stopped talking to Bill Belichick, and I would call Ryan Day's representatives.
Bill Belichick be a good fit in Chapel Hill.
Get Bill Belichick off of my TV. Get him out of my life.
That's tough. So
Or retire, Bill.
He's like the same age as Mac Brown. You know what I'm saying? And to hire him, he basically wants his son as the head coach in waiting.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he definitely said that. You know, those was his contingents that in order for me to come there, you know, Steve's gonna have to be. I mean, I get that. I understand that. That's not too crazy, but I just can't see Bill Belichick at UNC. For one, it's not a factory, so it's like, I mean, it's a basketball.
But that's one of those things, right? That's one of those things, right? People been saying for the last couple of years, what has Bill Belichick done without Tom Brady? So, you know, if I'm gonna go to college and I want to prove that, I'm gonna go to a reclamation project. And I'm gonna build it to where if it works, you can't question me. You can't. So if he went to Ohio State, you're like, well, it's Ohio State. He's supposed to win there. You know what I'm saying? If he goes to North Carolina and takes North Carolina somewhere they haven't been.
I mean, because I definitely feel you. Because I mean, we weren't too hard on Dion for choosing Boulder. It was like, I mean, where else was he gonna go? You know what I'm saying? What else was he gonna do? Was he gonna, you know? It was big enough market. It was a P5 school, so we already knew that he was gonna get the recognition and stuff like that. I think if Bill Belichick was to take the challenge of coaching at UNC Chapel Hill, I mean, I don't know why his recruiting wouldn't be top tier.
Well, I don't think Bill Belichick is getting out on the recruiting trail, and you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, they had Sam Howell and Drake May come through there, so you know, maybe you can get another quarterback, but I don't know. I mean, if you're North Carolina, I mean, why not? Like, you haven't been relevant in football for, you know, God knows how long, besides when Mac Brown has been your coach.
Right. So, Cowboy Mike, do we have you on the ones and twos?
Yes. What's up?
I want to know what you're looking forward to tonight in this Monday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati.
I'm looking forward to CeeDee Lamb dominating tonight. I feel like Cincinnati's defense is terrible. We all know this already. So I'm hoping that CeeDee Lamb can dominate. So we can get a win. I think the defense will devour Falls, Joe Burrow, and all of the line cannot hold us. I look for Mike Zimmer to call a hell of a game. You shut down Jamar Chase again, like we did the first time we played.
So
Hey,
you
check
said
that
shut
chat,
down Jamar
Residente.
Chase.
Check that chat real quick.
Yeah, shut down Jamar Chase. We already shut him down last time we played. And they had Big Higgins, they had Mixon. They had a better team then. Go look back. Look, go look it up yourself. I'm telling you, it was
It
clear.
was tough.
I don't know if
Hey.
Giggs gonna play tonight. Giggs might be still. I thought he was coming back, but they think he's questionable.
Trading in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was
Hey,
tough.
hey,
That
Mike.
was tough.
Jamar Chase is responding directly to
trouble.
you. You know what I'm saying? He came into the stadium with a 7-Eleven shirt on.
Okay, we'll see.
Said he always open.
We're gonna see how open he is.
So, Cowboy Mike,
Nobody's afraid.
what are you expecting out of Cooper Rush?
Cooper Rush gonna do what he always do. Play average. No turnovers.
So you're saying that the Dallas Cowboys is going to beat the sack play,
Yep, because of our defense.
knowing that Eagles 35 points a game.
Yeah, but our defense is better than it's been all season. And we get DeMarcus Lawrence back tonight.
So what do you need to hold them to win?
21.
Okay.
If we go under 21 points, we can win the game.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's
You
going
know,
to
saying
need
I'm
to
ready
be
for
more like
I'm ready for
17,
this Cowboy
Cowboy Mike.
Panther game next week. What'd you say, Cups?
No, I was going to say it's going to need to be more like 7.
Think 17. I mean, it could be. I think we're gonna score on defense tonight. I think our defense is again. We back at home.
Okay.
I think we're against primetime Cowboys now in December. Usually we start to get going. So we'll see.
Yeah, we go. We're about 13 minutes away from game time. Before we get too far into that, Cowboy Mike, you already know I have to ask you a lot of smack. All right, we're crossing over to the NBA. And I need to know. I need you to clarify right now. We have a player that is currently running away with the MVP conversation, and he's about to win MVP title. Is there any pushback you have on Nikola Jokic winning?
I mean, to me, MVP has been watered down by this garbage play. As I talked about in the chat, they lost last night to the Wizards. Didn't win a game in November at all. So, like, I mean, how good are you? Like, you're doing a whole bunch of stats and shit versus guys who can't play. Like, it's literally him and Anthony Davis in the league. Like, no other center is really good at all. So, again, I don't know. I mean, how good is he? You do all those stats and then still lose to the Wizards.
Offensive splits when Nikola Jokic is on the court, they are in the majority of the categories. Nikola Jokic bench, they are dead in all categories.
They look like his Olympic team.
Yeah, I was about to say this, Bob. They look just like Olympic team again. He was on. Like, most guys, when they're on a team, the team revolves around the best players. When the best players off the team, they don't really want a bench guy to come in because that bench guy is going to steal the shine. If you ever notice that, you'll never see a really good six man anymore. That's not in the league how they build things anymore. Most times the guy come off the bench is more spotter, shooter, or defender. He's not a guy that can really fill it up anymore. That's over with. Like, think about who is the best six man in the NBA right now? Nas Reed. Like, what are we talking about?
Wait, you say who's the best? Who in the NBA?
The best six man.
Oh, I ain't even gonna pretend like I watch enough NBA to know.
That's what I'm saying. Like that game, you'll reel off Ginobili, you'll reel off Lou Williams, you'll reel off Jamal Crawford. Those guys don't exist anymore. So
Bobby Jackson.
when somebody give me the whole play on the best player off the floor type shit, it's like that's where it's designed. It's designed for the best player to be on the floor and make an impact. not to have a guy rival that.
But I would sort of push back with this. So normally when you have this sort of gap, that's normally that next wave of the position, like the position becomes very stacked at that position. So you had Jordan dominated a lot of substandard two guards, right? So then, well, first it was point guards, right? You had Magic dominating point guards, and then the point guard position became really important. There were point guards and bigs, right? Because you had Kareem before Magic. Then you had threes with Larry Bird, because Larry Bird, that people started coming, and now that became a stacked position. Then you had Michael Jordan that dominated substandard twos. Then two became the position that everybody started gravitation towards. That moved into Kobe, AI, and then you had LeBron be the top three. He started dominating substandard threes, and threes got really good. And I think now it's sort of that pivot back to the big. So now we have Nikolai Jokic. The big position isn't really appreciated. Now you have Nikolai Jokic dominating the bigs, and I think we're going to see a renaissance of bigs starting to do better if they just shift the game of basketball back to what basketball actually is supposed to be. That will happen. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that stops it from doing that is the fact that the
Rajon, in your words, what is basketball supposed to be?
Basketball is supposed to be 5 positions on the floor. Basketball's supposed to be 5 positions on the floor. So there are 5 distinctive positions on the floor. Positionless basketball has ruined basketball.
Yes,
It was great when Miami Heat did it. Outside of that,
And I told you, it's a European effect. Now everybody's starting to say this shit. I was saying that shit 2 years ago. The European shit is the reason why this fucked up. And niggas
I'm gonna blame Europeans on that, but
about it.
that's a crazy.
Well, I think the European aspect is a little. I think the European aspect is a little blown. I think it's more back to the copycat league. You know, there were a couple of big men that could shoot threes, and then everybody was like, "I don't want you on my team if you can't shoot."
Yeah, that shit is stupid.
But
like,
it's like, I mean,
but it was guys in the 90s the same way that would never shoot. Yeah, Dan Ferguson was a stretch forward.
It's just like the NFL. Like you see what Saquon doing this year. Next year, running back's going to be the position again.
I hope so. Praise the, because you know why? You know why, guys? You know why? Because divas are standing too deep. I told y'all this shit was coming. Divas are not letting. They're not letting anybody get past them anymore. They said you're not gonna have the big play. You're not gonna throw for 17,000 yards anymore. It needs to get back to football. Teams are saying no. Fuck all that shit. I'm happy defensive coordinators have done that because it's allowing teams to really just say, you know what, we got to use everybody on the field now. It can't just be I'm gonna drop back 40 times a game and throw the football.
Yep.
Well, just bear with me for a second, fellas. When we talk about the game of football, transitioning away from running backs and being more heavily reliant on quarterbacks and making them. Hopefully they're being cerebral decisions, but the game is going to be on their shoulders regardless. The game is going to be won and lost on whether the quarterback can make plays down the field.
Unless you're Justin Herbert.
Unless you're Justin Herbert.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jim Harbaugh just wants to invent ways to lose games. Like there was a point last night where Justin Herbert completed 10 straight passes, and Harbaugh was like, "Oh, 3rd and 16. Let's get these 2 yards and kick this field goal."
Yeah. I mean, coaching definitely matters. And when we think about when we think about the philosophy that these quarterbacks are coming up with, I mean, a lot of them grew up, doing 7-on-7 and just a whole bunch of pitch and catch and stuff like that. And I'm thinking it's like when we talk about the big position in basketball, it's like when you see these guys, like when you see Wemby. Probably 6'5" at age. It's like, are you? And you can see that he can put the ball on the floor. Why are we trying to? I'm not gonna say limit him or put a ceiling on him, but why would we try to box in his game? We can see that he has the skill set to be so much more. I'm not saying he is.
Well, you're 7'5" and nobody can reach you. Take the high percentage shot.
Player that has the ability. I'm saying we can clearly see that he's more than that, though. Clearly.
Well, the reason that they do it though is because it's always been that way. You got to think like all these dudes were like that. Shaq was tall when he was young. David Robinson was tall when he was young. Like they always do that. When you're tall, you're a big man.
On the floor, bro.
Bro, go watch Orlando Shaq. Go watch LSU Shaq.
Not in the wing. the ball. Dirk
Shaq wasn't trying to cross you up.
bro.
Shaq wasn't trying to cross you up.
Well, that just wasn't
Shaq
the
was
style
not
back
good
then.
as
That
hell.
wasn't what they were teaching back then.
Right.
Because
Yeah, Shaq wasn't-
because people that did that were unicorns. Like, you know,
Yes.
back when we were growing up, you had your big men like Sam Perkins.
like that.
You had your big men like Sam Perkins,
Yes.
who now we have somebody like Cat, who is kind of like that next evolution of somebody like Sam Perkins. But that was a unicorn. There was only a few of them, like Detlef Schrempf, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, like you take somebody like Anthony Davis, who was, I think they said he was 6'1" or 6'2" his senior year of high school. So he was running a lot of point guard and doing things like that. Then he shot up to 6'11" or whatever he is now. So you bring that skill with you, but the point is you're supposed to use that skill to enhance what you can already do, not let it take over.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I just feel,
I just
definitely
miss
feel you. Go ahead, Rez.
I just miss bigs that play big man basketball. Like that's why I keep hoping for Joel Embiid to like get somewhat healthy, because he is a true big man. Like he shoots sometimes. He shoots more threes than I'd like him to shoot, but he's not Cat. He don't mind putting his back to the basket, getting down there and like playing big man ball. Like he actually plays like a 7-footer in the design of a Ewing, in the design of an Elijah Wan. Like he has that potential to be that dominant down there. But
I
to
think
Mike's
that's
point,
more Giannis than Joel Embiid. I mean, I feel like
no,
Giannis
he
still
is not.
Nah. Joel is definitely more back to the basket.
Giannis does not have a post game at all. I mean, Giannis does not have a post game at all.
Bruh, I don't know.
No, Giannis is more of a point guard than he is a big man.
Giannis wants to take the ball from the three and try to drive to the basket.
Because remember, Jason Kidd was his coach. Jason Kidd, that was Jason Kidd's experiment. Was I'm putting him at the point.
Right.
Yeah.
Giannis, you're not gonna see Giannis put his back to the basket and just try to like outmaneuver you in the post. That's not Giannis's game.
If you did, he might be even better than he is now.
He absolutely would be. I would love to see him do that, but that's not his game.
I feel like when we were talking about how they were developing, I feel like back to the basket is just like, it's like trying to always come out with somebody lining up in the
like you better be disrespectful.
or the single back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's so much ways to spread out, and it's like people were mad like that people are spreading out the offenses in the NFL, but it's like, bro, spacing is how you create mismatches.
Imagine spacing with a big.
So let me speak for myself right here. Like the problem is that we broad brush everything. Yep. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with a team or two having that as their identity. You know, or having a player that plays that way as their best player. The problem is when you have all 30 teams trying to recreate that from off of that one team. Because at first it made sense. The Warriors were making all these threes, so it made sense that you had to shoot more threes to keep up with them. But now it's like beat their asses up. They ain't played a center in like 3 or 4 years.
It even makes sense. It even made sense for the Heat when they had LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, and Joel Anthony at center to play that type of ball, because you don't have a dominant big in the middle. But if the Heat had a dominant 7-footer, you better believe that
really started that too.
They are the ones.
They are.
The other ones, because they had Joel Anthony at
Everybody
center.
thinks it's the Warriors, yeah, but it was the Heat that started that small man ball and
well, the Warriors were just the ones that
had Steph.
Yeah, there you go.
They're the ones that had Steph. And then when you took Steph and added KD to it, yeah. And then Draymond Green sitting there at center, like.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the Cavs are actually the team that hit the most threes in a playoff game.
Yes, they were.
So it wasn't even the Warriors. But you needed to keep up with them. That's why teams like the Rockets were out here missing 27 straight threes in a game 7, in a game that they lost by 9 points. You know what I'm saying?
that was terrible of James.
You know what I mean? So now, like with somebody like Wemby, you can use his skills to enhance the team and enhance him. But, you know, he shouldn't be every possession at the top of the key. Nope. Like you're 7'5", you could shoot over everybody. The higher percentage shot is for you to remember those old Dikembe Mutombo commercials. Dunk on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's Wemby.
Yep.
But they want to shoot threes. Like Joel Embiid is shooting 34% from three in his career, which is great for somebody his size. But you don't need to take 7 or 8 of those a game. Julius Randle doesn't need to shoot 9 threes a game.
I guess Cat is the only one benefiting from
Julius
the stretch 5
Randle.
thing.
Julius Randle's not a real big man though.
Cat
bro.
should not. No, Cat is like the bane of my existence.
No, he's not a real big man, but compared to the rest of the league,
man at all,
I know. But the point is that he's still bigger body wise, maybe not height wise. He's still theoretically stronger than most people that guard him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bum.
You know, especially with all these little ass centers nowadays. These dudes are skinny as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put your back on them and make them guard you. Like, you get more tired from trying to push back against somebody like that than you do most times chasing them around, because you could pace how fast you chase them around.
And it's just not interesting basketball.
And it's just not interesting.
It is not interesting. Like with every single
Rudy
team
Gobert is
out,
interesting basketball. Steven
No.
Adams is interesting basketball.
No, but there's a place
No.
for them.
and neither of them are postmen.
On the second bench.
Steven Adams is not a postman.
No,
He's a pick and
No,
roll.
he's just big.
he's just big, and he plays center. When I say a postman, I'm talking. When I say Joel Embiid is a postman, he has post moves. He has a bag down there. Hakeem Olajuwon was a postman. You give him the ball and tell him to go to work. Kick it into the post. If he can get it rolling, he gets it rolling. If not, he kicks it back out. Patrick Ewing, postman. Shoot, Antonio Davis, postman. Chris Bosh had a post game.
Being post game
Well,
too.
Chris Bosh
Yeah,
is
like a
nasty.
mean post game. Like
Chris
dog. Like
Bosh
I'm
is
talking.
nasty.
Dog, I'm saying like, shoot, Dwayne Wade had a post game.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, nobody. We're not saying that that's the only way you should play basketball.
No, I'm saying
We're
because
just
you
saying
need
play to
diversity
your
in skill
advantage.
sets.
Like Zach Edey should not be shooting threes.
Dog, cats just come down and just stand around the 3-point line, bro.
Like what was it? It was a couple of years ago. I believe it was. I want to say it was the Wizards against the Nuggets, and it was like 2 seconds left, trying to get down the court for the game winner. All they needed was a 2, and
Yeah, but stop
dude,
it.
it was 4. It was like a 3-on-1, and whoever it was dribbled the ball into the center and kicked it out for the 3, and it was like, bro, why ain't the 3 of y'all figure eighting or something?
Dog.
I mean, I remember that.
Simple
play.
drills, bro. These are simple drills. These are simple
Simple
basketball
drills,
drills.
And like I said, we're not saying that that's the only way it should be. Like, we got to go back to the 80s and everybody has to act like, because even dudes like Patrick Ewing had a mid-range game.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes, he
but
did.
the difference was, if Patrick Ewing had a dude on him that was 6'9" and 30 pounds less,
He was gonna do him dirty.
he was gonna put him in the basket.
He was gonna do him dirty. You will never send that little boy down there again.
Just take
So-
advantage of because you're talking about mismatches. The biggest mismatch you can have on a basketball court is size.
Dog, let's go back to Cat. Cat is 7'2". He is 7'2", bro. If they just gave him the ball and told him to operate in the post, who is stopping Cat, bro?
I mean, he finally found a team that works for his play style. You know what I'm saying? People that aren't
Because they got Hardenstein down there. They just let the white boy do all the dirty work, and he's standing at the 3-point line like a loser.
Well, Hartenstein's in OKC now, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
He's simply a pussy. He doesn't know how to be tough. That's what's
Yeah, that's why I call him Kitty. That's why I call him Kitty.
Like we gotta stop all the extra stuff, bro. He's a pussy. That's what's
Dude
wrong with
is
Cat.
whack, son.
So, Cowboy Mike, do you feel like spacing is ruining the NBA right now?
Spacing is not ruining the
No, I
NBA.
just think
That is not. Stop
It's
saying
not
that.
spacing. No, it's not. It's the fact that players don't play basketball. Basketball, it was designed, like Red said earlier, for guys to play their position. You have a power forward, you have a center, you have a small forward, you have a shooting guard, you have a point guard. And those guys play the mismatch. Go to the mismatch. That's the name of the game, is to score points. To get the ball to the mismatch and exploit that. So if you have a guy that's smaller than you,
mismatch.
and you're not exploiting that, you're just playing into your defense's hands. Like shooting threes, like that shit is dumb. Again, who wants to watch
Bro,
that type of
and
shit? So now,
Doc, and to
not
your
like we
point-
want guys not to shoot threes. We want guys that can actually shoot threes.
reason
and
that
actually
it
play
worked for us so
basketball in the
long is
flow of
because
the game, not come down
we got
and then
excited
swing the
about
ball
it at
around
first.
4 times and then shoot that thing.
Yeah, then they fed it to us too much, and now nobody wants to see it anymore.
And Doug, and like just to the point about getting to the mismatch, right? So let's think about this idea of getting to the mismatch. You got a big man down low who gets the ball, right? So the mismatch is you got a big man who's 7'2". He's at the baseline. You know, he's popping in out of the paint. You working the ball down to him because he is the mismatch of the game, right? That is a much more that's a much better play than let's just swing the ball around and shoot it from 3 as many times as we possibly can.
Bro, that shit is
Because
so
that's what
boring.
new basketball is. It's because it's not mismatches. It's literally we hope we hit a shot.
Well, it's no different than football, right? Like if I
Nah.
got a 5'9" corner on one side and I got Richard Sherman on the other side, I ain't throwing it to Richard Sherman.
Right.
Like you gonna take advantage of what you can do.
The football comparison to that would be like if you just ran a Hail Mary every play. Just drop back,
Yeah.
everybody run and throw the ball in the air. Hopefully somebody hits one.
Hopefully one of my
Like Air
receivers
Raid?
is just D-hop every time.
And wait, and my running back, I'm gonna just split him out wide every single time. I'm gonna do an extra tight end. I'm gonna do 2 tight ends. I'm gonna split them out, and we just all run go routes all game long. Who wants to watch
know,
that?
As much as everybody
mean,
complains
well-
about football, it's never been as bad as basketball is right now, bro.
Basketball's kind of bad right now, and I love basketball.
It's horrible, and and I've been watching it, just because so I can try to keep up with it, but it's a task.
You're a good man. You're a
It's
good
a
man.
task.
You're a great man, Charlie Brown.
Because I tried to watch it during that stupid in-tournament thing because I thought that's when competitive basketball was happening. And then I saw LeBron and them play Phoenix, and I was like, yeah, I'm never watching the fucking NBA again.
It was competitive
Like,
last year. I'm
This shit is trash.
gonna shoot it some bell. It was.
Well, hey, the
it was
in-season tournament is actually the Final Four starts tomorrow. By the way,
last year. The in-season tournament was really competitive in the first year. The problem that happened with the in-season tournament is that the Lakers put all their energy into winning the in-season tournament, and then went on an extremely bad losing streak right after it. Like it went really bad for them. The
Yeah,
rest
we
of the
didn't
way
even go
through
to the
season.
playoffs, did we?
And
Yeah, they went to the playoffs.
They went to the playoffs. They made the playoffs. Playing. But then Darvin Ham,
That's-
the only
that's
coach to
bullshit.
ever win the in-season tournament, got fired the year he was the first in-season champion. Which means this tournament means nothing to anyone.
Can we acknowledge that the play-in has ruined playoffs? Like,
I like the play-in.
bruh,
I like the play.
why?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I hate that
I
shit,
like the
man. Play during the season, earn your spot.
I like.
Like, we don't need an NBA wild card.
So
I like
I
the
wouldn't
play-in
mind
because-
it. Go ahead.
No,
No, go ahead.
I like the play-in because it gives teams aren't necessarily out of it. Like the Lakers are out of it, and then like they were like, oh, we got a shot in the play-in. So think about it. In the play-in, we had the Lakers last year, we had the Warriors last year, we had
Trae Young.
Trae Young was in the
Stop
play-in.
it.
Like, so there's a lot of the Heat were in the, like these are teams that you'd want to watch. I like watching the Lakers more than I like watching OKC. I like watching.
I used to.
I'm just saying, like these, like teams that were in the playoffs that I'm not interested in watching. I had a chance to see those. I like watching LeBron play. So in a one game take all, LeBron's about to play his behind off. It's about to happen. And
I
these
like
are
the
last year's
play-in.
Winners.
That is true. I will give you that.
I would like
to
the
one of the
play-in.
reasons why I hate this nigga because, like, bro, we know what you're doing.
I would like to play. I would like to play in if load. I would like to play in back in the when it first started if load management didn't exist
I
because
agree.
Low management was
because
supposed
while
to be
you sitting out
destroyed.
these 12 games, that's the reason why you're the 10 seed right now because your best player just sat out 12 games. So there was one year, and I don't want to reduce it to 1 year, but there was 1 year where the Spurs, I believe it was, finished 8 games ahead of the Timberwolves. Why are they in the play-in? I'm 8 games better than them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't like it. And for me, and I know this is probably impossible because you get into politics and different leagues and stuff. But for me, the in-season tournament or whatever would be a thing if you had other besides NBA teams in it. You know, like if you had like the Nuggets
G
playing
League
against
team.
FC Barcelona, I'm here for that. If you bring a G League team to play against LaMelo and them, I'm here for it. But the in-season tournament is just the teams that play each other all year playing against the teams that play each other all year
Yeah.
on ugly-ass courts with ugly-ass uniforms.
I like
For
that. I like
a
the other court.
shitty
Like-
championship.
Doug, so the in-season championship is actually on my birthday this year.
Well, the final four is I guess I should say the Elite Eight is going on tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
Who's in it?
You got the Bucks traveling, or the Bucks hosting Orlando. You got Dallas traveling to OKC, and then on Wednesday you got Trae Young at Madison Square Garden,
Yes, Lord.
and then you got the Warriors at the Rockets.
Hold on, Trae Young in Madison Square Garden against Jalen Brunson's Knicks in the play-in
Yes,
tournament?
Lord.
Yeah, if Jalen Brunson playing, I know he's been injured the last couple of games.
If Jalen Brunson's playing, put me down for a Knicks win.
Here y'all go. Y'all about to start that shit again.
Put me down for a Knicks win.
Y'all about to start that shit again.
I don't
Are you
think
putting
that's
it into
astronomical to
legend?
say.
Oh yeah, Jalen Brunson is playing tonight. Okay, so
For
yeah,
that's
Big
not-
good to go.
Play J.
Jalen- Yeah, I'm about to say
Big
Jalen
Play
Brunson
J.
is him.
That's
he's
his new
him.
name.
But you know, so like the in-season tournament, I think I might like it a little bit more if they switched it up. Like, you know, and I get it, it's probably a
Well,
travel
yeah.
thing. It's probably a travel thing where you got, like, you know, Atlanta playing against other teams in the East. Maybe if you mixed it up East-West a little bit.
Well,
You know,
I
and-
thought
'cause-
Adam Silver was eliminating the whole load management thing. What happened to that? Like, why?
No, he did. He did.
He did. If he can prove
He
that you're
did.
doing it, if he can prove that you're doing it, they legislated it out. They
That's
did.
why the Sixers got in trouble
Oh.
earlier this year.
That's why the Sixers got in trouble for
Okay,
Embiid.
because I know
Yeah.
they said, like, I know they did the whole you can't be an MVP,
Right.
blah blah. But I'm like, that's only for elite players. Like, what about the losers too? They don't
Well,
need no
well-
load management either.
Well, I think that rule, cover your ears, Cups. I think that rule, you know, saying is partially what happened to Tyrese Halliburton. Because remember, during the in-season tournament last year, he was the new kid on the block. Cups was all offended that anybody gave Tyrese Halliburton a compliment, and then he hurt his hamstring. But if he didn't play 65 games, he was going to be ineligible for his max contract extension.
Good.
So he came back early, you know, so that he wouldn't miss out on his money, and he ain't been shit ever since.
I mean,
Absolutely
Barney,
hasn't been anything.
Well, you know,
So
I don't
No.
know.
So
I
he's a
just wish
casualty
these
of the rule.
I just wish these niggas would play defense again. To be honest, that's what I miss. I miss NBA defense. I miss watching niggas actually do. I miss niggas dunking.
You'll see
on
it.
people
You'll see it. You just
that
gotta
were
wait till
trying.
May.
you got to catch a
Hey, bro.
Detroit game.
All
You
You gotta
know,
wait
my boy, John Morant. He's like, I'm not dunking anymore because
All the
I
playoffs
can get
until the-
hurt.
Hey, John Morant just had the double pump reverse the other night.
I heard he had an accident.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, but him saying that out loud is crazy. Like, I don't want to dunk anymore.
South Carolina's
Hey,
on.
and don't look now, but the Grizzlies are definitely second in the West right now.
Really
Shout
quickly,
out to
sorry.
Grizz.
You just made me think about something. Very quickly, Sumter's own John Morant. Shout out to John Morant. But speaking of Sumter, Somerville High School played Sumter in the lower state championship. Beat them 35-6 in a game in which they only completed 3 passes, and stupid parents are online complaining that the game was rigged. How about y'all learn to pass the ball more than
I love it.
complete more than 3
I
passes in a
truly-
game and stop running a Georgia Tech from 1985?
That shit ain't work for Navy, it ain't gonna work for you.
It's not gonna work when you come into the Green Wave House. When you come to our stadium, you're gonna get beat down like you did.
Shout out
So-
to Rashawn.
so are you
He's the
telling
only
me
person
that in
I know from
2024,
South Carolina, and I
High school
appreciate it.
teams are still going into the playoffs running the wishbone.
Dog, we run into it all the time. But it's interesting that teams are doing it, because what happens is you don't trust that your quarterback can throw the ball, and this happens a lot when you have teams that have black quarterbacks. It's like if you have a team with a black quarterback, in a lot of cases they'll say, "Oh, we're going to try to run some kind of non-pro style. We're going to run the quarterback 97 times a game," and they did it against us. They could not move the ball. I want to say they didn't get any first downs or running plays. So if you don't get any first downs or running plays, and you only complete 3 passes, how
You're
do you
not gonna
expect to win a game?
Well, yeah, because I mean the reason why Army and Navy, well, I mean I think Navy kind of more, they're leaning more shotgun spread.
Hashtag beat Navy.
But I'm
Hashtag-
saying-
Always beat Navy.
Beat
Always
Navy.
beat Navy.
Army has a
And Air
good
Force.
scheme because there's so many different ways. Like it's no way you're gonna get a high school team to.
Tell his brother to give some plays to his brother in the NFL.
All I'm saying is a high school team, like the amount of discipline that you would need to block up that and do kind of things like
What is
that.
with
Yeah,
this
I
guy?
mean, I wouldn't expect any
Bruh.
team to go out there and think they about to run a single T and fucking and do
Yo,
anything.
If I got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry as my quarterback running back combo, my brother got to give me some concepts.
Bro, fuck all that bullshit. They need to
You know,
throw the foot.
you
No,
can tell your
speaking of
quarterback
speaking
to
of
throw
Lamar
the ball.
Jackson, I want to touch on the conversation because I got Radical Jack here that we was having earlier today. Lamar Jackson wins 75% of his games off talent alone. He can beat
Correct.
any team in the league
I
just
don't
by
think anybody
showing
disagrees
up.
with that.
Now look, this is the problem. When your talent can be isolated and fixed and picked up upon, you got to do something else.
Yeah,
You can't keep trying to be Super Vic when we know what you're gonna do.
Lamar
no, you
Jackson can
can't
win
keep
any
trying
game.
to throw it to Zay Flowers when you need a play.
Okay,
You can't
now
do
look.
it.
Now
Okay.
at the same time we're talking about Zay Flowers being a bot. He also bailed Lamar out.
Lamar Jackson can win any
What?
game in which the defense gets 6 turnovers.
There ain't no shade in that comment at all.
That was absolute shade.
I literally watched
all
a
I'm
man
saying
win
is-
MVP because his defense got 6 turnovers.
Well, that's what happened last year, right? He
Can
won
we-
MVP, and then I
he's
had to
not-
tell people. I had to tell
doesn't
people
deserve-
like Cowboy Mike that Russell Wilson had more passing touchdowns than him last year.
He didn't deserve the MVP last
He
year.
did not
but,
deserve
He
the
didn't.
MVP last year.
They had to
He
give it to
absolutely
him.
did not.
But if you say that, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
You're
y'all
a
don't want
hater.
to support black quarterbacks. Y'all are coons.
The only way that you want to say that he's MVP, and you absolutely can make a case that he's always the MVP when you look at most years the lack of receivers that he has. So you could make an
fuck
argument, but
all
you can't.
that.
But relative to everybody else, you can't always make that argument.
Josh Allen's
He
the
ain't got
MVP. though.
receivers.
It's either,
Like,
it's either Josh Allen or Saquon Barkley, and I think they're going to screw Saquon and give it to Josh.
I
They're
hope
definitely
not,
gonna
but I could
give
see
it-
that
They're
happening.
100% going to give to Josh. They're already painting the narrative. If
No,
you listen
Saquon
to
just got to break that record. He got to break the record.
If Saquon breaks the record, he gets it.
Nope. I'm telling
If
you right
Saquon
now,
breaks the
this
record,
is
he gets
exactly what they're doing is they're pushing it on the touchdowns. They're already saying it. Oh, Jalen's taking Saquon's touchdowns. Are they going to use
He
that?
sure is.
They're going to use that against
He
him.
is.
That,
No,
Take
he
it
is,
from his
bro.
fantasy football owner.
Bro, Andy
Rashawn,
is.
you can put that in the ledger. Radical Jack says no matter what, he can break the record. If that boy don't get no touchdowns, they're gonna give it to Josh Allen.
So you're
The
saying that
white boy.
Saquon? So
They're
you're
a
saying Saquon will
quarterback
not
right
win?
now that's having a comparable season to Josh Allen.
No.
They're,
Is there a
Jalen
running
Hurts,
back that's
but y'all
having
don't
a
wanna hear
comparable
that.
season to Saquon Barkley?
No.
Yes.
yes.
Derrick Henry's having a similar season. It's not the same. At
Yeah,
all.
it's not comparable, but yeah, it's in the.
Derrick
It's a,
Henry's quarterback is worse than ours, so that's why it's
If-
not comparable.
oh, that's tough right there. That's tough.
That was
That's
We beat his
crazy
ass.
talk.
We beat his ass, so y'all have nothing to say. Like there is no
That's tough.
conversation.
Well, I didn't see Jalen Hurts defend Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, well, I seen Jalen Hurts get his team over the hump. So
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm
Like
saying-
these people be like, yo, Kobe
It's a
beat
game, though.
T-Mac. Like I didn't see them play 1-on-1.
they definitely did, though.
No, they did not. There was 10
did not.
players on that court.
I mean, there's 10 players on the court, but the big niggas is the big niggas, right?
Yeah, but even if
In
T-Mac
basketball,
outscored Kobe, that don't mean his team win.
No, that's a fact. But in basketball, it's a lot easier to do the whole one-on-one scenario.
But-
In
but-
football,
but,
we
like-
can't do that.
I don't think that Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar Jackson. I think that
No,
I
that's
don't
fine.
think Jalen
That's great.
Hurts' mom
Everybody
thinks
hates
he's
Jalen.
better than Lamar Jackson.
it is
Everybody-
what?
everybody
Time out.
hates
No. Why you got to use the word hate
Everybody
just because we
hates that-
disagree with you?
I don't hate
everybody
Jalen Hurts.
hates-
I like Jalen Hurts.
Everybody hates that nigga.
I picked
Everybody
Jalen
saw
Hurts to
Jalen-
win MVP before the season. It ain't got
Yes,
nothing to
he
do with
did.
hate.
Yes, he did.
All right,
It ain't got
Jalen-
nothing to do with hate. I
I
just
don't-
got to
I
tell
don't-
you what I
2-5,
see.
You know what, 2-5? I'm not gonna lie. I'm projecting right now, bro.
I'ma
because
tell you,
as a
I'ma
Eagles
tell you.
fan,
I know.
I have to hear this all the time. How Jalen is trash and he can't lead his team.
Zach Morris
and
is
all
trash.
this, and Zach Morris is trash. But it's annoying, bro. Like I have, Eagles fans are known for being like shitbags, and it's the same thing. Every Sunday, 2-5. You've been where I go. It's the same motherfuckers every Sunday. Oh, Jalen needs to do this. Oh, you need to do this. The man is leading his career in everything right now. Completions, QBR, fucking
Yo.
interception. Like he's
So-
leading his career
so-
right
Hey,
now.
real quick, since we're talking about the Eagles, real quick. I did not have Donovan McNabb and T.O. reopening their beef in 2024 on my bingo card.
Whoa,
Wait, that
when?
happened?
Where?
Wait, that happened.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Is this in the
Look
chat?
at look in the chat.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
I didn't have that. I know AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts are beefing, but I didn't have T.O. and McNabb.
Oh no, the moment I saw, when they asked AJ Brown, he was like, "Yeah, man. So what do y'all think y'all can improve on?" He was like, "Passing the ball." I was like, "Bro, this is fucking T.O. and McNabb all over again." I could just see it. They were so cool. Everything was so fine. They went to a Super Bowl, and now it's just like you got it when you're Jalen Hurts again. That's why I was saying that Lamar Jackson.
We might have won Super Bowl 39.
Bro.
El Dorado is wildin'.
They was really going for it. But it's like Lamar Jackson, he doesn't have the weapons on the outside Jalen Hurts does, and Jalen Hurts still play a subpar.
Absolutely. But the problem with players like Lamar Jackson, which is the same problem with players like Michael Vick, is that a lot of their fans are more stan than fan. So if you criticize them at all, even if it's valid, they try to invalidate you by calling you a hater or
You don't know football.
yeah, like all that kind of stuff that Jack was talking about. You don't like me and White Adam. We used to always have this conversation because I was like, yo, I want Kirk Cousins. I don't want RG3. And then, we were arguing about Russell Wilson and he's like, why do you hate black quarterbacks? And it's like, I don't hate black quarterbacks. It's just that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be non-biased. So I try to speak what I think I see.
Wait, too far. What happened? Because I had to go out. My phone.
Well, I was saying that, like, with players like Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick, like, you can't criticize them because their fans are more stan than fan.
Oh yeah, that's why I said if I talk about Lamar, everybody's like, "Oh, you're a coon. You don't support black quarterbacks." Even though I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan, but
No. Well, so
no, not y'all. I'm just saying.
Nobody. So I told you about hanging in these individual like team fan groups. It becomes a competition of who loves the team the most, who has the most team knowledge over the course of history.
Whose blood is greener?
Yeah, like I removed myself from that space a long time ago. I love my Niners. I have no interest in watching Niners games with Niner fans at all, or talking Niners sports with Niner fans. They're like
I don't listen to any shows dedicated to the
I
Commanders.
might get there one day, bro. I really might get there.
I have literally 3 Niner fans I talk to about football. That's it. That's the one thing. Secondly, there's nothing to dislike about Jalen Hurts. He's a fine young man. He's very intelligent. He has a black female agent. He loves his mama. He does good things in the community. He loves his wife. He ain't got no scandal on his name. And he's a solid football player. He's a very solid football player. He's not a top 10 quarterback in the league. He's not a top 10 quarterback in the league. He's not a top 10 quarterback in the league.
Statistically, he's top 7, and I can send you the proof.
Okay,
yes.
So statistically, he's a top 7 quarterback in the league. All right, but realistically, he's not a top 10 quarterback in the league.
I promise.
All right, no, I believe you. I'm just telling you, like if I'm picking my 10 quarterbacks that I want on my, if I'm picking 10 quarterbacks, I'm not taking Jalen Hurts in my top 10.
Easy, bro.
I'm not.
Okay, so Rizan, seriously, so you're taking Brock Purdy over Jalen.
I am.
You're taking Brock over Jalen. Okay,
I am.
Joe Burrow. This argument, I can understand the argument, but I'm not taking Joe over Jalen.
The only thing that Jalen Hurts does better than Brock Purdy is tush push.
Damn, I thought he was gonna say run the football. He was gonna say
I thought he was gonna say run at least. Jesus.
No.
Well, I mean, let's think about it. So like, all right, so you're not taking Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen.
No.
You're not taking him over Mahomes.
No.
Dog, come on, dog.
No, I'm saying Joe Burrow.
In the Super Bowl, I'll take Jalen over Mahomes, but only the one Super Bowl that wins.
Joe Burrow,
You
No.
know, what about Matt Stafford?
Matt Stafford, no.
Nah, because Matt Stafford's arm is crazy.
Jared Goff,
Yes,
Nope.
I'm taking Jalen over.
No.
Jalen, but we're talking about
No.
I'm not
What?
taking Jalen Hurts over Jared Goff. No.
Wow.
What about Dak?
Let's not.
Now that's a conversation.
Let's not do that because I'm biased.
That's a
and
conversation.
because- Now,
No, I'm just bringing up names. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just bringing up names.
I think that's a
Okay, so
conversation.
with Dak, the proof of taking Jalen over Dak is only because what have you done with what you've had, and Jalen has done more in a shorter time than Dak has with what he's got, and that's not biased. That's not me hating on the Cowboys. You know, like the facts are the facts.
That
are,
seems
like,
pretty biased.
Nah, dog, because the Cowboys have had some dynamite squads, and Dak
Damn,
Prescott has
touchdown
fumbled
Cowboys.
the
Yeah, that was a
bag.
nice touchdown. That was a nice pass. Okay.
Let's talk,
we
like
have
when
five.
Dak lost to the 49ers. What was it, 3-4 years ago? When Dak they had like 10 seconds left on the clock.
That was
and
3 years
Dak
ago.
ran
2
with
years
it.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
and he
And then
he
the
fucked
year
that
after,
all
Tony
up.
Pollard got hurt.
that's five.
Yeah, like respectfully,
Tua.
I
Lamar
can
Jackson.
understand that. Tua,
Lamar Jackson,
wait,
6.
Tua's ass. Tua is ass.
Tua. Okay, Tua.
I'm
Tua
taking
is
Tua
ass.
over
Good.
Jalen Hurts.
I'm
Nah, that's
definitely
college.
Oh,
taking
shit.
Tua.
I'm
That's college-
taking
Oh, shit.
Tua
It's getting real up in here. It's getting
over
real up
Jalen
in here.
Hurts.
college bias, bro. That's
It's
crazy.
getting real up in here.
I'm
That's
taking
absolutely taking
Tua
Russell.
over Jalen Hurts.
I'm taking
Russell
I'm
Wilson.
taking Russell right
I've-
now. I'm taking the
I-
real Russell.
I'm taking Brock Purdy. I already said Brock Purdy, so that's my 8th over Jalen Hurts. I'm taking him.
Russell
He's a better-
Wilson.
He's a better processor. He's a better passer. He's a better playmaker than Jalen Hurts.
And I'm taking the real
Brock
Russell.
Purdy. Okay, I might hear you on the Brock Purdy thing because Brock is actually doing some damage.
I'm taking Bo Nix over.
I'm not taking.
Stop
I'm not
it.
taking Bo Nix. Don't
Stop
do that.
it.
Don't do that.
I'm taking Bo Nix
come-
over Jalen Hurts.
Hey, you can kick me out the group. I'm sick.
What
of
about- what about,
I don't think. I don't think I take Russell. I don't think I take Russell Wilson over Jalen Hurts right now. I don't think. I
Okay,
do.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. I take over Jalen Hurts.
I'm about to shoot myself.
Uh,
Oh, Jordan Love. Okay, I thought
Jordan
you
Love.
said,
I take over Jalen Hurts.
I thought you said old boy from the Bears last year, the one that's with Russ right now.
no, not Justin Fields.
And
Yeah,
and
that's
if all things are equal,
Rashawn?
I'm taking
Rashawn?
Trevor Lawrence over Jalen Hurts.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking Herbert.
Baker
I don't know
Mayfield.
about Lawrence.
Hey, I'm deleting everybody's
I'm not-
phone number that I.
Big play,
Big-
Bake. You know, big play, Bake. Wait, so think about the names that we still haven't said. We haven't said Big Play, Bake. We haven't said Baker Mayfield. We haven't said.
Hey, I'm taking Baker Mayfield over Jalen. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. That's 10.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Baker on my team right now, dog. The Eagles are nasty work with Baker Mayfield. I can't even cap. Like that's
Hell yeah.
crazy.
See, if CJ Stroud wasn't so young, I might throw him in the conversation too.
Do you know what I need
CJ
to
Stroud
see?
is dope.
Do you know what I need to see to put Jalen in that? I need to see Jalen Hurts. The same thing they used to tell you about. I need to see him take over a game. Like, I need to see Jalen Hurts take over a
But
game
you've
and be
seen
the
him.
reason. No, we have not.
He took over the Super Bowl.
last year. No, stop.
They lost.
Super Bowl, but we
Yeah, they lost because the defense. They lose because of him.
like, come on, bro. You can't do that. Don't do that.
I need to see him
Don't hold my
take over a
quarterback.
game and be the reason the team wins.
Okay, what about last year when we beat the Buffalo Bills?
I don't remember.
Oh, that was the game where they wouldn't give Josh Allen a roughing call. I remember that.
Did
I don't
Jalen
remember
not?
that game.
Did Jalen not single-handedly win that game?
Let me go back and look at it. Hold on.
I don't know if I would say single-handedly. I think a couple of them dudes hitting Josh Allen in the head had something to do with it.
All right. So
He's
now
an Eagles.
we're-
Eagles Bills.
All right. Hey, you know what? Hey, you're right.
Eagles Bills 2023.
2-5.
Yeah, it went to
I'm done.
overtime.
I'm done. Nah.
With
That was
OT,
Buffalo's last loss. That was Buffalo's last loss before they won out last season.
34-37. Let's see what we got here.
What?
Jalen Hurts he had 200 yards passing in that game.
You got to watch the game, Rez.
I do have to watch the game. I'm just saying.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Rez, honestly, as a friend, I'm asking you, when you get off this phone call, I'll remind you later on. Go watch the overtime
I
quarter.
hate watching.
Just watch OT.
Just a quarter? Okay, cool. Because I hate rewatching games. It is my least favorite thing in the world.
Just the overtime quarter. Just watch it.
I'm gonna watch that, bro.
It's all Jalen.
On the strength of you. Because I'm looking at it because I'm seeing
because I promise
Jalen Hurts 1 yard run, tush push.
It wasn't no tush push. No.
quarter one.
I would not. Hey, let me tell you something. As a
First thing
man,
I see,
I'm not gonna tell you to waste your time and go watch a tush push. Like that's crazy. Watch him take over the game with the tush push.
Watch these tush pushes. Wait till they get to 4th and 1. Watch what he does, and I also think
I hate that people try to pretend like the tush push is not something that we got. Like you can't disrespect.
It is something that you have, but the problem is that it takes away from how good people think your quarterback is.
Yeah, but that's also because people. Okay, so we also have to remember, like, as fans, we can only watch so many games because all the games intersect with each other.
I agree.
Right? So I can't watch Brock Purdy every game because there's a 3:00 game for the Eagles.
You don't need to watch Brock Purdy every game. You just got to watch him in the playoffs when the 49ers fall behind.
Okay, that's a fact. But also, the Eagles we don't have that much volume of time with Jalen as far as L's go. And that's the thing. We're winners. We win all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jalen's been in the playoffs every year. Granted, we got booted out the first. No. I'm getting there.
Okay, all right.
Chill.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
So we got bounced out the first round the first time by Thomas Brady. So that's dope. You lost to Tom Brady. Who fucking cares? Matter of fact, the only team that's ever eliminated us is the same team. Just the Bucks. Like, outside of the Bucks loss, we went to the Super Bowl. That is it. That is Jalen Hurts'
So that means
record.
So that means that Brock Purdy has more playoff wins than Jalen Hurts.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah, he does. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not mad at that. We had a crazy collapse last year at Mood Journey. I'm not upset about it. You know, shit happens.
AJ Brown upset about it.
Wait,
Man,
and
AJ Brown, dog.
2-5. Hold on, wait, and 2-5 in both playoff games last year. Brock Purdy had to come back from a deficit to win those games. Both of them.
Hey, straight up and down, I am a fan of whatever that boy's name is y'all just said.
That's my dude, man.
Brock Purdy?
No. AJ Brown.
I
like AJ. I got the jersey in the club.
I like Debo,
You know
but he about to get traded.
But AJ needs to shut the fuck up.
So does Debo.
Like these niggas are starting to piss me off.
They can't pass you the ball every play, homeboy.
Bro,
like they just can't, bro.
Jalen targets AJ Brown 8 times a game, and you crying.
Oh, holding. Oh, that was a bad hold. Why didn't they call that?
It's NFL.
Oh, they called it. Okay, I'm about to say that was nasty. That was a nasty hold.
They have 8 times a game.
Yes. In the last couple of games, Jalen Hurts has targeted AJ Brown at least 5 times, with the most being 8. And then AJ's crying like, "Oh yeah, I didn't get the ball." No, bitch, get open. Let's try that.
And can we get rid of that trend?
Cincinnati don't even be trying to attempt to run the ball.
Can we get rid of the trend of people going to the internet to air grievances that should be done either on the field or on records?
Well,
they should just fight. They should just fight like T.O. and Hugh Douglas.
He did try to do his own.
Unfortunately, the problem is,
I think there should just be a fisticuffs
kids nowadays growing up.
Like,
you can't have fisticuffs in the social media age where you tell everybody your feelings matter, and if you fight, you're a bully, or you're a bully advocate.
They didn't say that when Gino got his jaw broke.
Over $600,
bro.
Nobody felt bad for Gino. Nobody felt bad for Gino.
Rajon, as an educator, how many fights happen on a regular basis within little kids? Because you were elementary school teacher, right?
Actually, very interesting story. I taught for 5 years. There was only one fight that ever happened while I was at school.
You see what I'm saying? And
when I had a sub, there were always fights.
Were you in a rush?
But no, I just taught my kids like we just didn't have that environment. Like we talk about
Stop.
things, man. We use our words.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
feel that.
There's
Nah,
absolutely
use
nothing
your
wrong
words.
with that. That's a good thing. But
Express
the problem
yourself.
is we're telling kids to do that a little too much now. And instead of you and we're not teaching them to use your words in person. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks you're supposed to use your words on the internet.
On the internet, no, and that's
The
what
Bengals
I
are-
don't like.
The Bengals a bunch of fuck ups.
They are.
So
Like
what
how you
you're
gonna
saying,
get a
Radical
penalty
Jack,
against
Hey,
your opponent
hey,
and
who
then get
told y'all-
called for intentional grounding at the same time?
Hey, who told you last night that the Bengals were gonna lose to the Cowboys?
That was
Mike?
So Radical Jack. what you're
No, you
proposing-
told us
Don't
to.
worry about it.
That was Mike.
So Radical Jack, what you're proposing is basically you're proposing a slap and dab session for all public schools.
I'm proposing a slap and dab session for all human beings from now on when you got a grievance with somebody and the words don't work, especially if you have a dick and balls between your pants.
I feel that.
We gotta stop all this. I'm just gonna talk it out. Oh, I don't want to say much. I'm just gonna tell my friends about it, and when I see you, I'll give you a couple of stares. Stop being a bitch. That shit's annoying.
All right.
So
I personally can't deal with that, bro. Like I genuinely have PTSD from niggas being pussy.
so you feel like AJ Brown is just going about this the wrong way.
Yes, like I think we need to work on the passing. Okay, pussy, why didn't you say something when you was on the sideline? We don't talk much. Then shut the fuck up. Simple.
I agree though. We're on the sidelines, and you feel like there isn't much because that was what threw me off. It was like, well, I mean, if y'all were, well, what were you saying to Jalen in the huddle? You know, if you were pleased about the targets that you were having, it was like, well, I mean, we really don't talk much during the game in the huddle. Y'all not talking. That's just
Exactly.
that's just odd to me.
You're not talking in the huddle, but you can talk. You can talk to Smitty. You can say
I don't
words
know,
to Smitty.
man. I don't know, man. They gotta call Nicholas to the carpet for that.
And I mean, even Brandon Graham, I just sent y'all the thing in the thing, but Brandon.
Yeah, I
Graham
saw
even
that
said,
earlier. Yeah, but that's a Sirianni thing, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me
Yeah,
they about to
head
have
coach
another
has to-
collapse.
Yeah, head coach
No,
has
we're
to
not
reel
gonna have
that in.
another collapse.
Sirianni definitely has to
Hey,
bring
Tupac,
that in.
chill out. Chill out. Eagles are going to the Super
Sirianni
Bowl.
definitely
We're gonna
have
play the
bring that in,
Chiefs.
'cause I don't see how they have any type of playoff success.
I don't know, man. I just can't get behind the Chiefs getting to the Super Bowl, man.
No, honestly, I think the Chiefs are gonna get a first round loss, and it'll be.
I
Patty
think
Mahomes'
so,
first
too.
time.
Well, I mean, they're going to get the first round bye, but yeah, I think they're going to lose their first playoff game.
They're gonna
Yeah,
lose.
It'll be.
They're
It's
gonna
gonna be
lose.
bad. They're
If-
gonna lose.
No, no, no,
Bills
no, no,
are
no,
gonna say
no, no. It won't be bad. It will not be bad at all. What's
What do
gonna
you think
happen
it'll be a
is
1-point loss?
it's gonna be everything that's gone right for them. Everything going right for them all year. The playoffs come. You cannot bank on that. That's not a market for success. Squeaking by is not a market for long-term success. That is going to come up, and that doink field goal that went into the thing is going to go out. The holding call that always goes their way is going to go against them.
They're not going to block a field goal.
They're not going to block a field goal at the last minute. It's going to be one of those things that's just like, oh, one of these miracles going to come together for us, and it's not going to come. And Taylor Swift going to have to cry her way all the way out of the field back to whatever arena she's singing in tomorrow night. I don't
Yeah,
care.
remember that
They're
year?
gonna lose.
Remember that year the Vikings went like 11-2 in one-score games or
Yep.
something like that?
I was
Yep.
just about to bring that shit up. Like they're trying to
Yeah.
really compare them to the dominant New England team,
They're not close.
but it's like, bro, you're honestly the fucking squeaking by
Yep.
teams
Well,
finished
Cubs,
off like what was it,
your boy-
11?
Your boy Tom
They
Brady is
finished
the
off
one that
with
pushed
like
that
13
narrative.
wins, and they ended up losing to the Giants.
But Tom Brady's the one pushing that narrative. He's like, oh, Patty Mahomes, he knows how to win tight games. When you win the tight games, you know how to blah, blah, blah. Like, Tom Brady's the one that's pushing that narrative, too.
Tom Brady never
Yeah,
in his
that's
career
on
went.
TV now.
Tom Brady in his career never had 9 games where there were 1-point wins.
Oh, I know that. But I'm just saying, on TV, this is what Tom Brady's doing. Obviously, he's got to get a check. You know, just like,
Oh, yeah, he's
like
just
Joe
trying to-
Biden,
he's just trying to
like Joe
earn.
Biden said, niggas is podding. You're just
Yeah.
podding,
Yeah.
saying words.
Yeah, saying words. People saying words, bro.
You know what I'm saying? These dudes out here need their muffins cracked.
Hey, yo.
Saying.
Nah, hey, nah, I ain't gonna say that's. I ain't gonna say that's a pause. You can say they need their muffins cracked.
Nah,
Yo, didn't
if
they say?
you understand
Didn't they
the
say
pod,
Umar
you
coming
know.
back?
Umar's coming back on December 15th,
Umar
I
was
want to
supposed
say.
to come back, I thought, 15 years ago.
No,
I might
no,
have
on
to
the-
pay for the
on
Patreon
JDT.
for that one.
on the JVP. He be back. Oh, touchdown.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I thought he was supposed to come back like 15 years ago on the G.
Yeah, I might have
No,
to pay for the
he was
Patreon
on-
for that
he was on
episode.
last year.
And then that's why I paid for it. I paid
Yeah, he-
$5. I ain't going higher than that, but
Yeah, he was
Oh.
on last year. He was
Damn,
on last
Cowboy
year.
Mike. There's Jamar Chase with the touchdown.
Oh, there it is.
I need I need some T Higgins touchdowns. That's what I
Oh,
need.
you need to talk to Jesus about that.
I need
So-
Clemson's own. I need Clemson's own T Higgins.
So Radical
love-
Jack, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is this concerning you? The rift that you're having between your quarterback and your wide receiver.
Oh, 0. Completely 0. Because remember the rift that he was having last year? He was all, everybody was like, he hates Nick Sirianni and A.J. Brown is a
He does.
Yeah, well, he still
Everybody hates Nick Sirianni except for you.
I don't hate him. I just think that he's funny. Like, I think that Nick Sirianni in his head is like, yeah, I went to the Super Bowl. And that's all he remembers.
Nah, Nick Sirianni think he Dan Campbell. That's what he thinks.
Nick Sirianni thinks he's Will Ferrell in old school.
He's no Dan Campbell.
You know what? Nick Sirianni thinks that he is what Dave Orlowski thinks he is when he tells us how quarterbacks should play.
All right, so let me
Dan
switch this.
Orlovsky.
Yeah, the Orlovsky straight is crazy.
Let me switch this question up a little bit. So are the Eagles finishing with the 1 seed?
Against Detroit?
Yeah.
Nah, dog. I don't. Unless Detroit loses. But who
Well, they got Buffalo. Detroit got Buffalo coming in this week.
I think Detroit squeaks past. Squeaks.
I think so too, but I'm just
I
saying.
think they squeak past Buffalo. I think. Who's after Buffalo?
I know they got Minnesota one more time. They got the
Minnesota.
49ers to close out the season.
Minnesota gets one,
Who does?
and then the 40.
The Lions. Or no, it's the next to last game.
Right. Because
So
last
the
game of
Lions-
the season, we're beating down the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's the Bills at home, at the Bears, at the 49ers, and then home against the Lions. I mean the Vikings.
So the 49ers might beat the Lions just because the 49ers don't really have much fighting for anymore. So they might just be like,
Whoa.
let's stomp. Oh, sorry, Riz. I didn't mean it like that. I just. That was just-
Oh, yeah. So Rez tried to like do the Chappelle thing and push me to the side earlier. What's up with Thursday night, man?
I'm going to tell you this, dog. Friday morning, I'm getting on the airplane. I am
That's
flying
crazy.
to LA. I'm flying to LA.
I see.
You about to go 616 in LA on the Rams?
Yo, celebrate my birthday weekend, right? My
Right.
Niners are going to kick off my birthday weekend with a win over the Rams.
Oh, I love this. I love this energy. I love this energy.
And then I'm going to go to
I hope
LA.
that happens for you, Resident.
And when I get off the plane with my
You deserve that,
Niners
bro.
jersey on, I'm going to be playing They Not Like Us. Getting off
Are
the
you-
plane.
Are you gonna play it on your phone?
Let's not go there. Let's not go
I'm
there.
going to
right
play
here.
it out loud. I'm going to play it out loud on speaker, walking through the airport.
He said,
There, let's not
What's
open
it
that
on the beat,
not
huh?
like us can of worms.
Not
But-
like us.
I do have a question for 2-5. How? I don't know if I want to say ironic or hilarious. So I'm just gonna put both of those words out there. How either or would it be if the Jets need a quarterback? They don't
And they
bring
get-
back Aaron Rodgers. Minnesota can't afford the current starter that they have right now. How ironic / hilarious would it be if Sam Darnold was to be wearing a game green uniform next year?
He not going back there.
"Nah,
He's not
they
going
can't
back.
do that.
He's not
They
going
can't
back.
do that."
He not going back there. Oh, and side note, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Isaac Wilson, for transferring. But anyway,
That was tough.
no. At the end of the day,
I need y'all to get me into college football so I can get in on these jokes, bro. I need y'all to get me on. I don't
no,
Only-
that's Zach
only
Wilson.
five.
That's Zach Wilson, little brother. He was the quarterback for Utah, and he decided to transfer. I'm gonna take it back though, because he a kid. I ain't gonna say fuck him. But
But Jack, even if you watch college football, you would not watch Utah football.
hey,
Shout out to Cam Rising. What's wrong with
ask,
you?
you know what? Ask Caleb Williams about Utah. 0-3 in his career against Utah. Ask him about him.
The Utes.
Go Utes.
He said you still would watch.
Ask Caleb football about it. Caleb football had a chance to go to the playoffs and couldn't beat the Utes.
Shout out to De'Aaron King. Where does he play? Who does he belong to?
Man, that motherfucker ain't nowhere.
Damn.
Also, shout out to
Damn.
Allen Bowman too, who's going to return
Ain't
for his
there
8th season.
Hey, shout out to Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
Jalen,
hey,
if
Cup.
anybody tells you about this pod, bro, just know that I'm rocking with you, bro. These niggas, they shit on you, bro. But when we win the Super Bowl this year, niggas will respect you. When you drop 300 this weekend on Pittsburgh and those 3 touchdowns to A.J. Brown's sensitive ass, everybody's going to be like, okay. All right, maybe this
Hey,
nigga
Cups,
right.
I got one for you.
Jack do not reflect the views of the hot box. It is indeed fuck Jalen
not
Hurts.
coming.
I got one for you, Cups. De'Aaron King is currently the quarterback coach at SMU.
Okay. All right then.
Did you know?
I'm not mad at that.
Ronald Curry is the quarterback coach for the Buffalo Bills?
I did not know
I
that.
did know that.
Where did he
I
play
did
at?
know that.
You don't know Ronald Curry? He was like the historical, supposed to be better than Michael Vick, dude.
Nah,
Yeah, he was-
right, bro. When I tell you, like, it's not a joke. I don't know shit about college football. I know.
Well,
big
no, I'm
shit,
not even talking
and
about
I
college.
already
I'm just
put-
saying,
he
like,
was-
coming out of
he
high
was
school,
ranked.
he was,
He was ranked ahead of Michael Vick.
Oh,
He was
okay.
a two-way player. He was a star in football and basketball, but he wanted to play
UNC.
basketball more, so he went to UNC so he could play basketball. He played basketball and football. I
Is
want
he
to say he
Eddie
was there at the
Curry's
same
brother?
time as Peppers.
I think he was.
Is he, no, I wasn't trying to be funny. Like,
No, he's not
thought
Eddie
maybe
Curry's
he-
brother.
oh, okay.
But no, but he
speaking
might
of
ruin his
Michael
career by
Vick.
going to UNC.
Speaking of Michael Vick, so Cam Newton, Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, Lamar Jackson, right?
Mhm.
Is Lamar better than those guys?
He's not better than Randall Cunningham. He's better than Michael
He ain't better
Vick.
than Cunningham. He ain't better than Cam.
He's better than Michael Vick, and he's
How,
He's better than
now,
Vick,
how is
for
he
sure.
better than Vick?
because Vick ain't even make the playoffs in back-to-back seasons besides when he went to Philadelphia. And Michael Vick was the dude that had the cannon arm but couldn't make the sideline throw. He couldn't make the intermediate, let's get this first down and keep the chains moving. It was either spectacular or bust.
That's true.
And that was early Lamar, but Lamar has become much better at being just more accurate. Much
So
if you
what
think
about,
like
what about Eagles?
like
Vick?
Eagles
That
Vick.
doesn't redeem
That's what
him?
I was like. Eagles Vick is a better comp.
Yeah, Eagles Vick was really good, but I still don't think he was better than Lamar Jackson. That was a very talented Eagles team.
Michael Vick didn't throw for 3,000 yards until he became an Eagle and got with Andy Reid.
Stop.
Yeah, Eagle Vick
So,
was crazy.
hold on, let's revisit this though. Lamar Jackson and Cam Newton, you said?
Lamar is not better than
Please.
Cam. Prime for
I think-
prime.
No,
I think Lamar's
Like
better
best
than Cam.
top.
I think
top-
Lamar might be better than Cam.
I think Lamar's better than Cam.
I can't. I can't go with that. I can't get with that.
I think he might be.
I know you can.
I'm not going to say definitively. I'm not going to say
You're a
definitively.
fan. You're a fan. You're a fan.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going to say.
I'm not a fan like Cubs though. I don't even.
I'm not going to
I'm
say it
talking about
definitively. I'm not going to say it definitively, but it is a conversation.
I think Lamar's better than Cam.
Like I don't like if this was Madden. If this was Madden, and I gave Cam Newton a 98. I probably give Lamar like a 97 or something. Like it ain't like Cam a 98 and Lamar's a 92. Like
No,
you
I
trying to
think
make it
it's-
sound.
No, I think it's close. I think it's close. But I think Lamar's better than Cam.
I think that Cam is overrated, and I think that Cam underused himself. I think that Cam uses that whole MVP Super Bowl run to basically carry on this whole thing like he was a GOAT, and he really wasn't. Like, there was a lot of mediocre years in Carolina.
Is he getting in the Hall of Fame?
A lot of mediocre teams in Carolina.
Hey,
No.
y'all had a defense.
No, that's
Team
absolutely
lead.
true.
Cam's time on top was short like leprechauns. Can't pass the ball without the extra long.
You know what I'm saying? Jazzo album in stores.
Like that's the problem. The problem is Cam's prime was way too short. Lamar's prime is like we're still here. Like I think he won an MVP a second year in the league, right?
Yeah.
And he's still
Yes,
like
Cam?
a top
No, Lamar.
Lamar.
Oh.
And he's gonna be a top 3 MVP candidate again this year.
Unfortunately.
Like Lamar Jackson's putting together very quietly, well not that quietly, a Hall of Fame career without a Super Bowl.
He's
Well,
one of the
let's
few
turn on this light.
MVPs. He's one of the few MVPs that I see people tear down as if he didn't deserve his MVPs. Like he didn't deserve the last one, but The first one, he deserved
The
that.
first one
MVP.
he absolutely deserved.
Yeah.
But see, so that my problem with Lamar becomes this, right? And it's the same problem actually that I have with Jokic. You give them the MVP too early, right? And then they'll have a season where their stats are better than the year that you gave it to them too early. And then you say, well, their stats are better than their MVP year. My response to that is they shouldn't have got the MVP that year.
And then you say, what are they doing now that they didn't do when they win MVP?
You see what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that becomes the argument with Lamar. But I think Lamar is like, I think when our kids are talking about football later on, they're going to be talking about Lamar being one of them. He's gonna be how I see Randall Cunningham. They're going to see Lamar Jackson like that.
No, I think it's a 3-person MVP race, and Lamar ain't the third.
Who's the third?
Jared Goff.
His running back.
But I don't think Jared Goff's going to have the stats though. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's been a full effort, and the running backs. So
people just don't respect Jared Goff like that. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
If Jared Goff didn't have, if people didn't see him sort of as an also ran on the Rams, and like again, we talk about this all
narratives.
the time. People decide who people are, and then you can't change that.
Interception game.
He had
And they
one
won.
5 interception game.
He had one 5 interception game. He ain't doing it every week.
No,
who
who lead the league in interceptions right now?
Who that?
It's not Josh
Kirk.
Allen.
Kirk.
That's why people kept telling me he couldn't win an MVP.
Well,
Josh Allen
niggas
had,
just be
what, 3
talking, bro.
interceptions,
You
right?
know that. Niggas talk.
like 3.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
That's
like-
what they're good at.
Wait,
Everybody.
no,
hates Josh Allen.
last year, Josh Allen led the league in turnovers, and still got MVP
And his
votes.
team didn't have a good
Because he led the league in total
Let me in on
touchdown.
the other end. I'm switching.
Like
to
Kirk
the
Cousins,
side.
Kirk Cousins leads the league in picks and hasn't thrown a touchdown since week 9.
Absolutely. Oh,
That's
Bengals
crazy.
got a pick.
Yeah, picky.
Hey,
All
come
right,
switch
Dallas
me
Mike.
out.
17 touchdowns and 15 interceptions.
Who that,
What was you
Kirk?
about to say, Jack?
Yeah.
I said switch me out to my what's it called?
Hold on, let me
yeah.
see what we got going on here. Let me
There
see
we
something
go.
real
Now we
quick.
can see Jack. Now we got a real glasses. Let me put my glasses back on.
Let me look at something real quick while we having this conversation.
Glasses pod.
So Jared Goff is second in completion percentage. He is, let's see what we got. 8th
gotta
in
say-
passing yards.
Let's say Eagles. Siri, turn my room green.
He's 8th in passing yards. He's number 2 in yards per completion.
So yeah, called it.
Yeah. And he is 4th in touchdown passes with only 10 interceptions. So he had that 5 interception game and only has 10 interceptions.
Yeah, but he won't be. He won't be top 3.
I know.
He will not.
I know.
Yeah. I can see Derrick Henry, but see Derrick Henry and Lamar. I think if people who vote in it, if they say, "Oh, I can vote for Lamar or Derrick Henry," despite the success that Derrick Henry's had, they're conditioned to vote for Lamar. So I think they'll vote for Lamar. So Lamar's going to get those
Yeah.
votes.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about
MVP.
okay.
Yeah.
So who else can
You take away Stephon
Mahomes.
Diggs. You take away Gabe Davis.
It's going to be Josh Allen,
You
bro.
draft Keon Coleman. You fucking bring back Khalil Shakir, who nobody expected to be better than Gabe Davis was. And all of a sudden now
Yo, Gabe
you
Davis,
cut
man.
back. You almost cut in half, if not a third, of the interceptions that you do last year. Not only that, you're second place in the AFC.
But that's the
I
problem.
think you're
Like Josh
third
Allen winning
ranked.
MVP. Josh Allen winning MVP is a longevity award
Yeah, you
because
just named
they
a bunch of
wanted
front
him to
office
have
moves.
it.
You just
I
named a bunch of
mean-
front office moves.
I mean, you get rid of the
I
diva
don't think
and
it's
Stephon
longevity though,
Diggs,
because if Joe
and now you
Burrow was
start
to
playing
have the
better,
same season,
more accurate without
year.
Diggs. And then Stephon Diggs goes to another team and dies. Like,
for sure.
Joe
On
Burrow
a, on a,
is
on a
30 and
stacked
5.
roster.
Joe Burrow has 30 and 5 right now.
And if the record was flipped, they would feel like he's the MVP.
Because he would be.
Right.
He
But
would
it's
be.
not.
I don't understand what
But
you're
it's
arguing.
not. Josh Allen
Yeah.
is running away with the job
Well,
because he
the
has
only
not only
thing
his
is-
That's
stats,
what we've been saying the entire conversation.
That's
Doc.
not what
Are you
I've been
listening?
saying. Josh Allen is running away with it if you think quarterbacks are the only people that can win MVPs.
That part. I think Saquon should be
again.
MVP.
So the
But
question
Josh
that
Allen
I
will be
asked
the MVP.
earlier: is there somebody having a similar season to Josh Allen? Is there somebody
At
having a
quarterback?
similar season to what y'all feel like the other MVP is in Saquon Barkley? There are
No.
two running backs having the same kind of season, bro. Derrick Henry has scored a touchdown in every game, and he's only
No, he is
within
not.
maybe a
No, no, no,
100
no.
He
yards.
did not. He did
What
not.
Saquon is
That
doing
was that
is
one
not like
game he
Derrick Henry.
missed. The lethal legend.
So that's
Saquon
not every
only one
game. So that's
Saquon
not every game.
carrying the Eagles on his thighs.
Saquon
And the Ravens damn near lost to every good team that they played this year.
Saquon. So this goes back to my Jalen Hurts point. When the Eagles are trying to win a game this year, who gets the ball?
Jalen.
Saquon Barkley.
Because
No,
he had
you remember
three
before the season? You remember before the season when we were making our picks and we were having like a similar conversation, and we got caught up because people think that quarterbacks are the only ones that can win the MVP award.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate
You-
it, man. It sucks.
And you know what I mean? And if you don't give it to Saquon this year, what does a running back have to
Running back
do
can't win it.
to get it?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
hey, if Saquon doesn't get it this year, then the running back is gonna be like, damn, like we don't matter.
It's
But
like McCaffrey last year. McCaffrey should have won it last year.
McCaffrey should have won it last year.
that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's what I'm afraid of with Saquon, because Christian
Todd
McCaffrey-
Gurley should have won one.
Yeah, because Christian
That was Tom
McCaffrey
Brady's
last year,
MVP.
the
Let's
way
stop
he
that.
put the way he put everything down, I think that's why his body died this year.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley should have absolutely won an MVP.
I also think
He shouldn't
that
have.
they got too caught up
I mean, if you
in
love
the
quarterbacks,
MVP
you say
race
that.
when it came to CMC last year. And just even when he came back this year, I'm like, yo, we went from having Jordan Mason, who was fourth in the league in rushing when Christian McCaffrey came back, and dude was getting 1 and 2 touches a game, bro. Christian McCaffrey don't need that many touches to be effective. Like, give him 15 touches a game, give Jordan Mason 10. That's 25 touches for two really good running backs. And we could have conserved
But
more
Rashawn,
CMC.
we also don't know how much ego is involved in that. We don't
It's
know
100%
CMC
ego.
is telling you like, hey, give me the ball.
No, he was, because every time we pulled him out, he got mad.
Okay, yeah, so
And now we got Isaac
Somebody-
Lindo, who I appreciate, but
Somebody asked me a question yesterday. I want to ask y'all that question. Can Russell Wilson get an MVP vote?
no.
He missed 5 games, and he's a top 5 quarterback statistically. I
Most
think he
improved
missed
player.
more than 5 games.
Most
What was it?
improved
4-2, 4-3 when he came
I
in?
think they were 4-2 when he took over.
Comeback player of the year.
Every MVP.
Comeback
I don't know. I'm not saying he deserves the MVP. I'm just saying, like,
No,
should
no,
he get a
I-
vote? Period.
Does he deserve a MVP?
Yeah. Russell Wilson probably could have had an MVP.
Or is
Absolutely.
he like
What year?
Is he
But I don't think he ever got an MVP vote.
No.
because when is he
No,
better?
the Carson
Every
Wentz
state
year,
better.
The
He
Eagles
wasn't.
year where Carson Wentz got hurt and they won the Super Bowl was the year that Russell Wilson was about to win the MVP, but Carson Wentz got injured, and I think they gave it to Tom Brady.
No, I think it was between Brady and Wentz. I don't think Russell was in that conversation. He should have been, but I don't think he was in that conversation.
I think
There
he
was
was.
also
I
a
think
series-
after this one, he was like top 3.
There was also a series of years.
No, he's never got a vote in his whole career. He doesn't have one MVP vote.
There was also a series of years when they decided that if they weren't sure who they wanted to make the MVP, they just gave it to Aaron Rodgers.
Fucking A. Fuck Aaron.
Yeah, he's never got one MVP vote in his whole career.
Bro, one of these.
And that's where and that's part of why they call me 2-5, because you know what I mean, because I'm the different one. You know, like for example, there were years where I felt Chris Paul should have got an MVP. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. He
But
should have one.
he doesn't average 25 points, so he ain't gonna get it.
Kobe
After they-
got Chris Paul's MVP.
He does, absolutely. And after Steve Nash got it, they were like, no, we through with this.
Yep. Yep.
Chris Paul is paying for Steve Nash's sins.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's how it is. Just like last year, remember? I brought up Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
But with MVPs, a lot of times it starts in the off season. You know what I'm saying? So coming into this year, a lot of the question was, is this the year that Josh Allen gets past Mahomes? Is this the year that he takes Mahomes down?
This is 100% that year.
So he's automatically in the MVP conversation just off of that discussion.
I would
So
love
for
to
you
see
to-
the Bills beat the Chiefs, by the way.
So for you to unseat somebody like Josh Allen, you have to do something like break a 40-year-old record.
In the last 5 years, is there a better game than that Bills Chiefs game that was held in overtime?
No.
No. I mean that Buffalo Philly game you were talking about was pretty damn good, but it was a regular season game, so
Niners Lions in the NFC Championship was crazy.
What about that Buffalo Vikings jump? Or
But
was it Vikings?
that was also I almost had a
No, that Buffalo
But it's the
Vikings
same thing.
jump was tough, bro. It was like a
it's the same thing. It's a
Oh,
regular
yeah.
season game. If you comparing it to
Oh,
a
man.
playoff game, the playoff game going to win.
No, yeah, Buffalo Chiefs last year was actually really, really, really good.
That was
It
a really
was.
good game
It
too.
was.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what else was really good? Green Bay Cowboys last year.
Green Bay Cowboys. Is Mike in the chat?
No,
That
no.
is hysterical.
Nah, he's watching Rico Dottle putting his poster back up.
That's hysterical, bro.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I had
You
to.
also
Dude,
No, but there was a point earlier this season. There was a point earlier this season where people were asking if Jaden Daniels should get MVP votes.
No, he's a rookie. You don't give rookies MVP.
I didn't say give him MVP. I said give him a vote.
No,
Nah.
rookies get-
But see, but that's the problem. But that's the problem right there, right? Is that a lot of these people that vote on these awards, they fall into groupthink. They don't want to stand on their own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm not saying that anybody deserves the MVP over anybody. I'm saying you should vote for the person that you think is MVP.
Okay.
Not-
so,
not
so,
the
back-
order.
so here we go. Do you think Jaden Daniels should get an MVP vote?
No,
All right then.
no. I was just asking. I was just making a statement that, like, at one point during the season when Washington was like 6-2, somebody brought that up.
I do
But-
feel like that about Wembanyama. He should have been the first rookie to get Defensive Player of the Year last year.
He should have been.
Player of the year.
He should have been.
Player of the year. That's not a question.
Like they should have made that. They should have. That was a no-brainer, bro.
He
Yeah,
should have
that-
been.
that's
I
not a
absolutely
question.
agree. I absolutely agree. But but I think a lot of these people. Well, like I said, a lot of these people, they get caught up in groupthink. You don't want to be the person that goes outside the box. So, like, let's say there was no Ashton Genty this year, and you voted for somebody other than Travis Hunter for Heisman. People would ridicule you, so you just don't do it.
My name
You
is
know what I'm
Cam
saying?
Skidable.
They don't know your vote.
But that's where the MVPs are jacked up, because right now in the NBA, the MVP is probably going to either Jokic or Tatum. Those are the two.
Oh boy.
If somebody else wins that award, it's going to be because they just tore off
Jason Tatum.
and went nuts. You know what I mean?
I need somebody else to do something.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like they put this stuff out there before the season. Like there's all
what's
these,
Jaylen Brown doing?
he averaging like 25, but his percentages are down.
That's all right. He gonna kick it up in the second half, and he gonna after the All-Star break and win his MVP. He gonna bring it home.
Yo, he wins MVP over Jason Tatum.
Dog, hey, Cups will lose his mind, dog. Cups will lose his mind if Jaylen Brown like kicks it up and starts averaging like 35 points a game.
Jaylen Brown wins a fucking
He's gonna lose his mind. He will be so mad.
Oh my God.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like that's the problem though, man. Is that people don't stand on what they believe. They just fall in line with the collective.
I agree totally.
Have a better season. As a Celtic, no.
Dog, if Jaylen
No.
Brown wins you're a Celtic fan. You're not.
I think Jaylen Brown could be an MVP, but I don't think, going back to what Stephen A say, I think people view him a certain way,
Mhm.
and they wouldn't want to give him MVP unless he absolutely just destroyed it.
I don't think Cups fans like Cups want Jaylen Brown to be the MVP, and that's what's holding them back. Celtics
He
fans.
can't. As a Celtic,
I know,
no. Go be a fucking MVP. Like,
He's on your team.
Oh, you want that man to go be Bill Walton, huh?
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, or fucking Aridius Sabonis or something.
So okay. So earlier I said that Memphis is the 2 seed. If Memphis finishes the season as the 2 seed, does Ja get MVP votes?
Comeback player of the
if
year.
he averages 26.
What is it? What are his numbers? What are his numbers?
Let's see. He is at, wait for it, 22, 9 assists. Well, I'm rounding up. 22, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds on 46% shooting.
No. He will not win it with those stats.
See, and that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. But that's part of my problem is that we've turned MVP into who has the best stats versus
No. It's story.
No, not you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Versus who has the impact.
Well, so I think the point you make there is absolutely right. But didn't Memphis make the playoffs last year?
No.
They missed it last year?
They weren't even close. They weren't even close.
So then I can see that argument. So then, I haven't watched enough.
They were last year. The Grizzlies were 27 and 55.
So I can see him getting votes for that.
And right now they are 17 and 8.
I can see him getting votes for that.
You know, but that's the thing, right? But that's what I'm saying, though. That's kind of the thing, right? For Ja to win MVP, he would probably have to average 27.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't think it should be that way.
At minimum 25.
26 and 10, not bad.
At minimum 25.
Yeah, I don't think it should be that way. Like, honestly, you could give, Cups might start liking me again once I say this. You could actually give Trae Young some MVP votes potentially.
Oh boy.
Come on,
No, for real. Like the rosters that he's had over the years, and to even have a playoff team, like
yeah, word.
The Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers have 4 losses this year. 2 of those losses are to the Hawks.
Come on now.
What's Jalen Brunson?
One of them to the Celtics. 2 of them.
But also the Hawks beat the Celtics without Trae Young, and then Cups was like, "Nah, it's November. Don't worry about it."
What are
Yeah, bro. I don't sweat no November loss. You know what I'm saying? Another team can sweat a November loss. I don't sweat no November loss.
All right, let's see. Jalen Brunson now.
Let's see what Jalen Brunson's doing.
Jalen Brunson now
Brunson's
is
on
at,
like 25.
Yeah, he's at 25, 7 assists, 3 boards on 49.5% shooting.
Stop playing with that young man. That's Rick's son.
And then Trae right now
has a career low of 21 points. A career low of
21 with 12 assists, 4 rebounds on 39% shooting.
39% shooting. I don't even know.
I want you to know that 12 assists is the highest league average ever.
It is.
Somebody tell me Trae Young's dad's name.
I'll tell you Trae Young's real name.
Basketball.
I'll tell you Trae Young's real name.
What is it?
Rayford.
No way.
The only Rayford we respect is Austin.
Rayford, you got Rayford Young and Demetrius Morant.
Wait, what?
I knew Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius Morant.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather call him Demetrius than Ja.
His name is Demetrius. I don't know what
I associate Ja with losers. They make me think of Ja Rule.
Exactly.
Ja Rule. Who
can I ask you a
turned
question?
into a loser.
Can I ask you a question? When did averaging 45 points? I mean, not 45 points. I'm sorry. When did having a shooting percentage of 45 become a bad thing?
When
it depends
people
on who you are
in the NBA.
If you're a power forward, you should probably be shooting higher than 45.
No, Rajon's about to piss me off. Nah, because he knows where I'm going, and I don't even want to do it anymore.
Are you talking about Kobe? Are you talking about Kobe?
In the
nah,
NBA.
cool. Don't worry about it.
Are you talking about Kobe Bean Bryant?
I'm good.
No,
if you
I would love to have this discussion with you.
If you asking that question, when was shooting 39% good?
I would love to have this discussion with
Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? I'll say the name. I ain't gonna be scared.
So me and my uncle, right? So my uncle 40% is terrible. Is a terrible percentage of shooting, bro. It's bad.
No, he said 45. He said 45.
45 is also not good.
I think he's talking about Kobe.
He's definitely talking about Kobe.
I'm definitely talking about Kobe, and I don't think 45 is bad at all because you're not making half your shots.
45 is not bad when you take the amount of shots that Kobe took.
The problem was the amount of shots that Kobe took.
Why is that a problem when his team was a? All right, man.
I don't know how good his team was because he took all the shots.
He took all the shots.
Problem with LaMelo
Yo, remember?
Ball
I
taking
don't know
a
if
lot
you
of
remember
shots.
this. I know you're a Laker fan, but I
Hey.
remember I was watching a playoff game.
You're not on your mic, Cups. You're on
I was
your air.
I was watching a playoff game and they had lost to the Suns, and the interviewer had asked him like, are you still trying to trust your teammates? Like, have they not earned your trust? And Kobe said, "You really want me to pass the ball to Sasha Medvedenko?"
That's what he said.
And that's all I'm saying, bro.
Was he wrong?
LaMelo
Yes, he
Ball
was wrong.
is
Even
averaging-
even LeBron passed it to Iman Shumpert.
Hey, you
And
know what?
Sasha Pavlovich.
This is where
Hey,
we
Timothy Mozgov got paid.
Nah, this is where we get to the feeling stage because
And
he's
Jetty-
not wrong
Jetty
for
Osman.
saying I don't want to pass to a bum.
Jamario Moon.
I'll pass it to you if you're
Hey.
worth passing the ball to.
Why do you know the name Boobie Gibson? And it ain't because of
Why
Keisha
do you know
Cole.
the name Boobie Gibson?
It ain't because of Keisha Cole. So I'm gonna take that one from you.
He trusted his
Boobie
teammates.
Gibson? I do know that name. Why do I know that? He's a Rocket, right?
You know that name because of LeBron. That's why you know that.
LeBron, because LeBron passed the ball to him, and the dude lit. Who'd he light up?
The Pistons.
In the Pistons, yeah. In that game when LeBron had 25 or 28 points, the only three he didn't get was by Boobie Gibson.
Damn.
You
Okay,
know what I'm
well,
saying?
we all know that LeBron's a better passer. Right?
No, like so this is the thing with Kobe. Like the thing with Kobe is I won't even criticize the amount of shots that he took. It was the type of shots that he took.
Yeah, well, damn.
No, he made them at 45%. Imagine if he
made
took
them
smarter
45%
shots
of them,
and hit
bro.
48%.
45% is not good, bro. If you went to the range and shot 45%,
Hey, look. Hey, let me tell you something.
they would
We
kick
have-
you out of the
gold
army.
standard.
No,
Isn't
Rajon,
the
you
gold
know this.
standard 50, 40,
When we're talking
90?
about Kobe, you don't get to use logic. Not with me.
Dog, they would have kicked you out of the army for shooting 45% at the range.
No, I don't.
You-
Yo,
39%,
you would not be-
I can understand. But 45,
They would not let you
I mean,
hold
Nah,
a weapon.
Kobe is my guy. No, Kobe is my guy. Like, you might be the only person on the planet that's a bigger Kobe fan than me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man, I got to keep it real, though.
I got some people for you.
Just like when Kobe quit in that game 7,
It was
You-
worth
you-
it. It was worth
No,
it.
it
I
was
don't
not
care.
worth it.
I don't care. It was worth it.
not
I don't
worth
have
it.
nobody but box on my
and that's
team.
why you're a bigger Kobe fan than me.
I'm trying to show you. I got bots. You shoot it. You shoot it. Oh, look, we're losing. Oh my God, I take too many shots. We're losing.
Hey, how good would the Pacers have been if Danny Granger never got hurt?
I hated Danny Green.
Really? Danny Green?
Like him and Paul George, how good would they have been?
They wouldn't have been that great, honestly.
They still wouldn't have got past the Heat. They never would have got past the Heat.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
They did have that 1 year where 2014, they should have
When
got
they
past
challenged them. They challenged them, but they weren't going to get past the Heat.
Hey, remember that year the Heat was like, fuck it, we ain't gonna play this game. Y'all take home court advantage.
Yep. Yep. Remember the game where Paul George thought he like murdered it? He got the 3-pointer and LeBron came down and knocked down a 3 like to end the game. Like,
Remember the one where they
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
guard
yeah.
LeBron on the fucking inbound pass and he went up over Roy Hibbert?
remember when Roy Hilbert tried to dunk on who did he try to dunk on the Knicks? And did the Knicks guy try to dunk on him? I can't remember. It was the Knicks against him because it was the series before the Heat series. Roy Hibbert, the guy who was it tried to dunk on Roy Hibbert and he stopped him at the rim. It was like an amazing block. I can't remember who it is.
It wasn't Tyson Chandler, was it?
Was it Tyson?
I don't
It
think
may
it
have
was
been Tyson
Carmelo
Chandler.
because he wasn't jumping by then.
No, he wasn't jumping. He was
Yeah, Carmelo quit jumping in like year 6.
Yeah.
Uh,
So speaking of 45% shooting,
So, go ahead. Because y'all brought up a question, but go ahead, Rez.
Melo's number should have been 45. Go ahead.
You said Melo numbers should have been what?
His number should have been 45. I don't think he ever topped 45% shooting in his career.
All right, hold on. Let's look at this real quick. Hold on.
No, because
Touchdown.
I think that's a great thing. Because
Who
I mean,
scored
we
it? Who
talk
scored
about,
it?
you know, how
Brown.
Yes.
we talk about
All right,
how
let's see,
you
hold
know
on.
Melo was one of the all-time buckets or whatever in the league. I mean, is it that we feel like the league is changing, or because I mean, Trae
they brought
Young,
it back.
he's
Oh,
he is
Rez.
having a career worse, a career low of 21 points per game. Carmelo averaged 22 points for his career. Is Trae Young a bucket? Because people keep telling me Trae Young's not a bucket.
3,
Oh, he's in.
4,
That's a
5,
touchdown. That's
6.
a touchdown.
That's touchdown.
Melo.
Carmelo has at least 8 seasons of 45% and at least 5 of them over 45%.
Okay, so there it is. He's better shooter than Kobe.
I'm sorry, I had to go and handle
so-
a thing. But who's a better shooter than Kobe? I'm glad I
Carmelo
heard that.
Anthony. Statistically, Carmelo Anthony.
Get all. Hey, stop! You gotta no.
Hey,
Hell
bro,
no.
you gave me the Eagle stats. You gave me the Jalen Hurts seventh best statistical quarterback in the NFL right now. He just read me the stats that told me that Melo was a better shooter than Kobe.
Oh my god, this is rough.
He didn't do it on purpose. In his defense,
Doesn't Kobe Bryant have a lower 3-point percentage than Michael Jordan?
Yeah, no,
I hope
No.
not.
And
no, he doesn't. Off the
I
top of my
hope
head,
not
I know
because
that.
MJ's
Right.
3-point percentage was terrible.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hold on, let me look this up. I think it's pretty
look it up.
close.
Kobe's
You
is like
said-
35%, and Jordan is like 32 or 31.
All right, let me see. Let me look this up real quick.
Hey, hold on. Let me see if I'm good. Let me see.
Jordan
That's a
came into the league
barbershop combo.
a god awful 3-point shooter. Kobe
might be
came in
28.
ahead of him.
It might be
All right, here we go. 3-point percent. Oh, look at that.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. But look at this. Kobe Bryant, 32.9. Michael Jordan, 32.7.
Dog, they are two peas in a bad shooting pod.
Hey,
How about
Michael Jordan's
that?
Not a bad shooter.
How about that?
Michael Jordan's not a bad shooter, Rajon. Cut it out.
Okay, if you say
And then hold on, just for shits and giggles. LeBron James, 34.8.
Oh
Field
my
goal.
gosh.
Free throws.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, pull up his free throw percentage.
Who?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do the free throw
LeBron.
percentage.
Yeah,
LeBron,
That's not-
73.6.
We have
LeBron 73.6 from the free throw line.
LeBron is not- he's not a great-
Kobe real quick.
He's not a great free throw shooter. There we
My-
go.
Kobe is
There we go.
83. Kobe 83.7 from the free throw line. LeBron 73.6.
Yeah. Kobe's a better free throw shooter. But
I think Jordan got Kobe beat on free throws though.
just in every other statistical category is all.
Yeah, Jordan was 80. Oh no, Kobe got Michael beat.
That's my guy.
Kobe 83.7, Jordan 83.5.
Hey, yeah, clap it up for the GOAT.
The GOAT free throw shooter. The GOAT free throw shooter
Hey,
of
we
the
back on
three. Of the three. The problem is when you run any other stat, it looks really bad.
Because when you talk to the NBA players,
Oh, okay. That's not a stat.
I'm going there.
That's not a stat.
Yeah, it
Who
is.
NBA players like is not a stat.
LeBron James, who's better than you? Kobe.
No, LeBron would never say that.
Well, LeBron's a dickhead. So of
Well,
course he
LeBron
would.
ain't
LeBron would never say that.
First of all, LeBron is the biggest liar of all time. So
He is the biggest liar of all time, but he's not lying with that one.
Given on whatever. And honestly, Rajon, not even being funny, him being a liar is another reason why I've started to hate him.
Doug,
even
he's a
more.
terrible liar. He's the worst liar in the world.
This nigga be
I
like
hate
this.
when LeBron lies.
Hold on.
Remember when he was reading that book upside down?
Did y'all see the one? Yeah, that was funny. Did you see when he was like, it was a meme I just saw. It was like LeBron said, "All of my favorite song," and then they started playing the song, and he didn't know the words.
Didn't know
This
it.
is LeBron.
To
This is
the
LeBron
song.
right here. Yeah, dog. Better read
Just
this
finished.
book, bro.
Just finished reading the Bible.
Is that like when Kamala was saying that she listened to Fife Dog all the time?
Or she listened to Tupac in college.
No, that she listened to Tupac in college.
Yeah, in college. Yeah, that was wild. That was the one. It was like, all right, lady. All right.
Hey,
Word.
okay. That's the demi goat. That's the demi goat.
Time for
Dog.
dinner, Auntie.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
it was
speaking
a
of- by the
touchdown.
way-
Can they just say it was a touchdown?
By the way, my podcast got canceled. The one that I
Oh
was supposed to do.
no!
The one I was supposed to do.
Part 4?
Yeah, it got canceled, bro.
What happened?
Oh, you know what, Rajon? No, hold on. Nah, I'm gonna do this for you real quick. Hold on, y'all talk. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, hold up. Don't we got to do the Heart Part 7? Me and Radical Jack, the Heart Part 7.
Don't we have some ledgers or
You know what I'm saying? Start our podcast, yo, and the podcast be called "Yo, I Do Love Black Women."
That's a story.
As a matter of
Cups.
fact,
Cups, what'd you say? We got ledgers?
I'm saying, don't we have some ledgers or some
Our
money
picks?
lines that we haven't?
Oh, we got to take over. We got to do AFC. We did NFC. We got to do
My man
AFC.
said money lines.
My man's Chris
No,
Berman
for real.
over here.
Damn degenerate.
Chris Berman over here. All right, let me see. I got you. I'll pull them up. We got to look at the statuses on our preseason picks. Where we at? Let me see. Pull him
What am I
up.
looking for right now?
Pull him up.
Did Chase Brown get my touchdown? Okay.
They still haven't said whether or not it was a touchdown.
Yeah, they got it. They got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Because it was a touchdown like
Trying
20
to
minutes ago when he scored it.
Trying to see if I can come back. No, I'm too far behind. I need Chase Brown to get like 2 more touchdowns and 80 more yards.
In which league? In which league?
In our league.
In our league? Who you playing?
Yeah. Mike.
Oh, okay. You should be beating on Mike. Mike sucks.
No, he had Garendo
Oh.
and Tyreek Hill and Jordan Addison.
Oh, wow.
Like I had Justin Jefferson, but he had Addison.
Hey,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can we ban Jack?
Fuck fantasy. Okay.
Can we ban Jack?
Jesus.
Alexa,
Hey, Cups.
turn off his bright white.
Cups, I move that we ban Jack from the pod.
You know what? I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this
MAGA.
going on right here? Oh wow!
I'm gonna pray for you.
The views of Radical Jack are very radical, and they do not reflect the views of the other.
Hey, Rev, look,
members.
watch this. Watch this when I flip it to the other side, though. You know what we never do? We never surrender.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Hey,
I
Cup.
hate that MAGA is having a longer run than the Confederacy. It's just really irking me.
That's
Hey, Cups.
crazy.
Am I wrong? Like for tomorrow, if I use Carson Beck getting hit as my thumbnail?
That's
No.
crazy.
That's actually glorious. I would
Okay.
definitely use that. Absolutely.
All right.
Alexa, turn off his green.
The better hit was the hit on the backup quarterback.
For sure.
That hit was insane.
What,
I thought he
Riz, what
died.
did you say we had to cover again?
The AFC. I'm pulling it
No,
up.
we did the AFC. We got to do the NFC.
Oh, yeah, we did the AFC. We did the AFC. Okay, all right. Okay, I got it. Let me share my screen.
Wait, what are we doing about this?
We're doing
We're
our
going back
review
over
of
our picks.
our picks from the start of the season. Hold on.
Oh,
Which,
am I doing
Jack,
good?
you weren't yet a part of the squad yet, bro. So you're not in this one. But you get to judge people.
Hey, don't worry about it.
We listen and we judge.
No, I'm out.
You can do that one. No, don't leave.
Radical
Don't
Jack has
leave.
always been judging.
Yo, I'm still not down with ice shaking people's hand with blood on it though.
Dog, that was hysterical.
Yo, hold up, time out. Do my man really got these piss bottles in his car?
No, he said the empty bottles. He got mad about that. He's like, you got them thinking I got piss bottles in my car. Dog, that was
What
hysterical.
happened?
That's diabolical.
On the latest
Or
the latest pod.
JBP?
On the latest episode.
Hey, first of all, Ice is weird. Like, he's just a weird.
Ice is growing on me, man.
Nah, because he does that contrarian shit and it's annoying, but he's just like a weird nigga overall. Like,
Aren't
the
you
way
our
he-
resident contrarian?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was about to say you are definitely the resident contrarian.
You and Mike.
but honestly, does it feel forced?
I don't
No.
think ISIS
Okay.
feels forced. I don't think ISIS feels forced.
Ice to me, like for instance, right? Ice would sit there, Joe would do his podcast. I mean, do his playlist, right? And Ice would be the only one in there. Yeah, I know all the words. Yeah.
Because he loves the music.
Yeah,
Hey,
this shit
remember when
hard,
Ice?
dog. Oh, yeah, hey, yo, niggas don't know this one, dog. They weren't outside with this one, man. Yeah, check out my questions that nobody wears.
Remember when
I
Ice
hate
was
these
like,
niggas.
"I'm the only dude up here that like No Limit in high school."
Yes, he was. He was. Because he's the only
Bruh.
dude that like he's. Because I remember when they were like doing, they was talking like New York bias, and Ice was the only one like, nah, dog, like y'all be bugging, like y'all don't respect other people's opinions in other places. Y'all like everything for y'all is New York, New York.
On
New York,
that
New York.
conversation, he was right. On
He
that
was
one,
dead right. That's
He
why I
was
like
dead- he was
Ice because
right.
he'll stand on
He
what he
was
stand on. Like he ain't the dude to just try to be contrarian for the sake of being contrarian.
I think he's a fake tough guy though. That does bother me.
No.
Sometimes he be trying to
The
get into it, and it's like, bro, chill out.
no. Flip is the fake tough guy.
I ain't gonna lie, I do
No,
cringe.
Flip to me is not tough at all. He's just an idiot. He's a village
I-
idiot. Like he just says words, and he's like,
I
"Yeah,
agree
I'll
with
fuck
that.
your ass up." Like
I
he
ain't
just-
gonna lie, I do cringe when I hear "I'm gonna fry you up."
I'm gonna fry you up. Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna do anything. All right, Dallas Cowboys, 10.5. All right, I need somebody to pull up the schedule, the record, so we know.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right, so Dallas Cowboys 10.5. I had the over.
Dallas
had the
right
over?
now. Dallas right now is. Wait for it.
I think I'm
Hey.
dead.
5-7.
Yeah, I'm dead. So the over is dead. The under, I think we can lock that in. I think we lock that in on the under.
Oh, please tell me I picked under.
So
Oh, damn.
over. So me, Roe, Cups, Mike. Dallas.
Damn.
2-5. 2-5.
Oh, I did get the under.
You got the under. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I was looking at the Chargers. Okay.
Lethal and Logical both got the L's on that.
Yeah, because Cup
Man.
said they ain't got no winning culture.
That's
You
what-
know,
Dallas?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Dallas
I'm
ain't
not
got no
even
winning
told.
culture.
Cubs. Let me tell you something. I 1000% agree with you. They don't have a winning culture. Them niggas
they
got
don't have a winning
a
culture.
couple of Super Bowls in the '90s and decided like we're the goats. Like
All right.
They got 3.
They
The
great.
Giants are 2-11, so I think that's dead too.
Under. Yeah, 2-11 is
whoever
they
runs
dead.
the NFL
6.5.
website.
Yeah. They would have to. Nope, they can't get it.
Me, Roe, Cups, 2-5, and Logical all got the under. We all are green. Hooray! For
All
us.
right.
Days are here again.
Philly
you
is
coming out
11-2.
You coming out strong, bro.
I know Philly's
Well, that's
11-2, and I picked them to win the division. You know what I'm saying?
Great
Just
pick.
so you know, Jack don't be like you hating.
Hey, great.
All right,
hey,
so-
hey, you're a smart man.
10.5. What are they? How many wins they have now?
They got 11 right now.
We're
They
11.
they locked in. Oh, so they already got the over.
Yeah, we
so,
clinched.
So over, we got Roe. But first, let's do the red because I already think. So the unders, I'm wrong. Cups is wrong.
Mike is
I
wrong.
I understand why
Mike
y'all
is
said
wrong.
under though because of the collapse.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a hangover.
And we didn't have
Yeah.
Saquon.
No, and yeah, I don't think y'all had Saquon when we did this.
Nah, there's no way. There ain't no
Um,
way.
Yeah, no, I don't think we had Saquon when we did this. I think we had we had an opportunity to review, but we decided to bypass the opportunity to review. And hey, the Commodores
Commodores are 8-5.
6.5. That over is locked in. Another dub for the good guys.
See, I got the whole division right.
Yeah, you nailed the division.
Even though I picked Washington to only win 7 games though, but that what I'm
Hey, I
saying. But-
definitely 8-2-5. I'm right there with you. I had the Cowboys finishing second.
Take that
third.
Logical.
And I didn't know that. And I was very surprised. I didn't have them making the playoffs. I don't know if the Cowboys can make the playoffs, so they might pull it off.
Bears, we all took the under. How many wins did the Bears have?
The Bears
four.
are 4-9.
4-9. So they need 4 more wins, 5 more wins to get over. Do they have 5 games left?
Nope, they got 4 games left.
Lock him in. We're all right.
Nobody believed in the Bears except for
Nobody
Lethal. He
believed.
didn't make a pick though because he didn't want to play no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I told him the Colts were going 8-9, he didn't want to play no more.
Yeah, he gave us one pick,
bro.
which was 13-4.
He bowed out.
Nah, bro. And then he always be like, "Well, where's my
6 and
picks?"
7.
Yeah, he gonna hit me up. He was like, yo, all 4 of the teams in the NFC North gonna make the playoffs, and then he tried to deny it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. The Lions.
Lions.
The
Yeah,
Lions are
11 wins,
12-1.
12-1. Oh, the over's locked in. All right. So let's go first.
Ooh, I'm undefeated so far.
Cups, you're a loser in this one, bro.
Bro, I know, bro. NFC, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you got AFC bias, bro.
Yeah, bro. You
Bro,
was
it's not.
crazy. You was going crazy. Over. All right.
All right. Green Bay.
Packers.
The Packers are 9-4.
Dang, I'm wrong. I'm on the red. Cups, you got the over. You got that one.
Well, not yet. They still got to win one more game.
You said they're what? What's the record?
They're 9-4.
They're gonna get one, bro.
I don't know.
Who do you got left?
They got Minnesota. Let's see. Chicago.
Oh, they got it. They got it.
Seattle and the Saints.
They got it. Let's go ahead and call
Saints for sure.
The Saints.
We can come
Yeah,
back.
we got the Saints this weekend.
But I think locking.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that they. That's my first
Shout
L.
out to Jay Hayner.
All right, we got
The NFC West is going to be interesting.
The Vikings. I think all of us wrong with the Vikings.
Yeah, all of us got that
6.5.
We all got it wrong because they 11-2.
11-2. The Vikings are 11-2.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're gonna have to play a road playoff game.
Crazy. All right, we all got the wrong on the Vikings.
Oh, not the Falcons though.
Not the Falcons.
6-7.
I'm not wrong on the Falcons.
Sticking with my pick for the Falcons.
Yes.
I'm actually you said I'm a loser. I'm not a loser anymore.
I need the Falcons. I need the Falcons to win. I need the Falcons to win out.
How many does the Falcons have?
They're 6-7 right now.
6-7. So it's still a chance.
Yeah, they got to win out.
So we're gonna leave them in yellow.
All right, who we got next? Carolina.
I think I took the over on Carolina.
Carolina is 3-10.
I thought the Carolina
They can
Panthers.
win
Four wins. All right, so this is yellow.
They will get one more win.
No, they're 4.5. They need two more. They need two more.
They'll get it. Well, they'll get one.
Wins.
Well, they got the Falcons. They got the Cowboys.
Oh, let's get it.
Hey, put it down. They beat the.
They got Tampa.
They will.
And they got the Cardinals.
They will beat the Falcons.
Yo,
switch your mind up.
Yo, if the Panthers beat the Cowboys, dog. If the Panthers beat the Cowboys, dog.
Yeah, they got the Cowboys. They got the Cowboys next. Cardinals at Tampa and at Atlanta to close the season.
Bro.
They get 2 wins.
Panthers beat the Cowboys. Wherever I am at, I am logging in to the pod that night. I'm just letting you know.
I agree.
If the Panthers beat the immediate pod, if the Panthers beat the Cowboys, I just need to see Mike. And Mike's gonna be in Charlotte.
The Saints are 5-8.
Damn.
That's yellow. I think there's still too much time.
Yeah, they got the Commanders this weekend. They go to Lambeau next weekend. They got the Raiders and they close at Tampa.
All right.
And Derek Carr is out for the season.
They're not winning any more games.
If they just
he's out for he fractured his hand.
If they just had Jameis, bro, imagine what
famous Jameis.
I'm saying, and I don't appreciate Dallas Mike's hate on Jameis last night.
Man, that was wild hate.
I did not.
It was crazy. It was unwavering. It was.
He said it was unwavering.
It was
relentless. A relentless assault.
Come on, Chase Brown, give me another touchdown.
Censured for his treatment of the great Jameis Winston last night.
Tampa is
7.5.
Yes, they're 7-6.
Oh, we see one. Who do you got left?
They got the Panthers, the Saints, the Cowboys, and the Chargers.
They're gonna get one. The over. I think we good to call it.
Yeah, they play the Chargers this weekend, and I think they win out after that.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and call it? Or we want to leave it yellow?
No, we'll leave it yellow just to be,
right, let's leave it yellow.
So we can clean it up.
Official.
All right.
Yeah, we'll clean it up.
Come on, check those.
All right, we got the Cardinals.
I got them under 6.5. What's
the Cardinals are 6-7.
Ooh, do they win one more?
Who do you got left?
They got the 49ers, of course.
Loss.
Yeah,
they got the Rams.
Loss.
They got the Patriots this week.
Oh, that's a dub.
Cups,
and then they got
you.
And then they got the Cardinals next
Hey,
week.
Cubs, you need to call whoever
Cubs.
the hell.
I mean the Panthers next week. They got the Panthers next
call
week.
your freaky ass owner and tell him to get the dub.
We need
wait,
you.
why not call David Tepper? They got to play the Panthers too.
No, Cubs, we need you. We need your team.
That's crazy. I agree too because we still have to lock in this top 3 draft pick, so we cannot afford to win any games.
No, we need y'all the West Coast savior, bro.
Bro, yes.
Tipper, we need you.
Hey,
Yeah, we need you.
Will definitely
West,
take the
West
dive.
Coast savior.
All right, the
I ain't
Rams.
gonna lie, Drake killed that impression though.
No, he didn't. It was terrible. It was really bad. It was a really bad impression.
The Rams are 7-6.
Bucks already asked, so
7-6. Oh wow.
So the Rams
We
need
all-
2 more.
They need 2 more, and they're losing against us Thursday. So
Yeah, they
need
close
to
with
win.
Seattle at home. They get the Cardinals before that at home. They get the Jets on the road, and they get the 49ers on Thursday.
2 dubs.
Cardinals and
I'm
Jets.
keeping it over.
That's 2.
Cardinals, Jets, Seahawks, and Niners.
They only need 2 wins.
Yeah.
I think we get there, but I'm leaving yellow because all of us
I'm
took
keeping it
over.
over.
And then, of course, the 49ers.
Under. Look at that. No, we not.
Yeah.
Hey, Rajon, it's all good,
Why
bro. Don't
didn't
be
I
sad
take
about
the
it.
fucking under?
I had a bad season last year, bro. At this time, I was hurt.
Because you didn't expect that, like, 48 players were going to get hurt.
Fuck all
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Every time, I promise you, every time we have anything good happen, somebody gets injured. We can score a touchdown, 98-yard run, hooray! And the very next drive, the safety will go down.
Yo, you remember? You remember when Ted Ginn got hurt after that kickoff?
I do. And I don't want to talk about what happened after that because it brings
Kyle
us.
Williams with
Cups,
the
I thought
fucking
was cool,
eraser
man.
top. That's how you knew he was a fucking liability. Who wears a fucking eraser top like fucking Kid and Play?
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Virginia, shout out to Percy Harvin.
Wow.
Shout out. Bad news. Bad news.
the Hawks.
Richmond.
The Hawks.
Oh, Seahawks. My bad. I forgot all about the Seahawks, like everybody else does.
Hey, I'm sick of everybody acting like the Seahawks ain't some dogs.
They got 8
Fuck
wins,
the
right?
Seahawks.
Seahawks
The
only got
Seahawks.
7 wins.
The
I got
Seahawks-
them losing out.
Yeah, the Seahawks. Yeah, the Seahawks are 8-5.
They
I thought
already
they 8-5.
won.
I thought they have 8. Yeah, so they're over.
They're already
Oh
over.
fuck me.
They're already over.
Over.
Shout out to Seattle.
Oh,
Yeah, I had them
you
under.
losers.
I had the Cardinals finishing ahead of them, but then they swept the fucking Cardinals.
Yeah, the rest of you losers. Oh,
I'm gonna have to ratify some of this.
You can't. It's week. It's week.
What's the
14.
next
You
one?
can't ratify.
See, we should have did this with the SEC. We would have had fun with that.
Oh, for sure. All right, so let's count them up. All right. So wins. All right, I'm gonna start with me. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 wins for Rajon. Hooray for me. Hold on, wait. What am I doing? Let's make this much easier. All right, sorry. I know how to use Sheets codes.
Okay.
I was about to say, can you count the green, John?
Yeah, I can do count if. Let's just do it. All right, cool. Equals count if. These ones. Oh, I can't count. I can't count colors. That's what it is. Shoot.
You can
Oh
count
yeah,
letters.
you would have to count off of the.
count letters.
Yeah,
You
I'd have
can
to count the colors.
words. Over.
Yeah, you would have to count
No,
off the text.
I have to count. I have to count it off. So yeah, sorry, we have to count them, guys.
Yeah, he would have to do the under or over.
Yeah. So because I could put like win or loss, and we could count that, but
All right, so you got 9.
I got 9. I'm the leader right now. I'm the leader with 9.
I'm
I'm also
right,
the
Rumi.
only
All right,
one.
Rumi roll.
All right, row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Damn.
10.
Oh,
Got you.
damn, bro.
I won too. What Kanye say? Gotcha.
You know what's crazy? Ro is killing it in our
Pick him. I know he is.
Hey, I didn't even want to bring it up.
He's 6 points.
I didn't want to bring it up. I was number 1 for like a week and a half, and then he just been there.
Ro ran off with it, but I'm about to catch him this week though.
And I missed one of my. I missed a week of I missed a game or something like that. But awful. I didn't want to say that.
All right. So cups 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
7 cups.
Not bad,
7 cups. It's a respectable
That's
number.
tough,
Cups.
man.
It's just
those yellow ones gonna get me back in the leaderboard though. Those yellow ones when they cash in.
I can see that happening for you, bro. All right.
Hey, cuz when you pick teams and stuff, like, do you pick off of like love or
yes? Did Cam Newton play for that team? Yes or no?
You know what I'm saying? He lives off the principle of fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Every decision is strictly analytical. It's completely based on the numbers and the data.
There's no way.
2.
I know. Well, he didn't even do half of them.
Cubs, you are 26 and 181 in our pick'em.
He doesn't pick. He doesn't make his picks.
Oh
no, I don't make my picks. I'm sorry.
I keep telling him. All right, so we up to Mike. All right, Dallas Mike. 1.
Cubs be acting like he went to Bama or something.
3.
Fucking. I thought we were talking about Bama guys.
4 from Dallas Mike.
Yeah, because he picked the Patriots to win the NFC East. I mean, the AFC East, and he picked Carolina to win the South. He picked the Raiders to win the West.
Dallas Mike has by far the lowest win total of anybody who actually picked all the games.
Damn! Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Dallas. Always underachieving.
All right, 2-5. You up? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Oh, damn, dude. You right there with me, bro. Right there with me. Tied for second. All right, Lethal. All right, this is going to be easy. 1.
He probably only got like 3.
2.
He got 2.
Because he quit.
He didn't do. He quit on us.
And Logical, who was in the lead coming into the
he was killing the AFC.
He was killing the AFC. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's tied for the lead. That's what we at.
Guys getting fucking 10, bro. All I got is 7.
Dog, pick better, bro.
Fuck
That's all I can tell you. Pick better. You know what I mean?
Well, it was funny because you kept picking over-unders, and then you would be like, I'm picking this team to win the division. And I'm like, but you picked their under.
Right. You literally did that. And I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he was like, Denver going to win the West.
Then I take him for the under.
And then took them for the under. Yep, there's Cups. Denver Broncos.
Under.
But they're going to win the division.
That's crazy talk. Yeah, so, I mean, being tied for second place isn't the worst thing in the world. After this first, I feel like, down the stretch, we're going to definitely make a run. We have some real room to make up.
I feel good about the Saints. I feel good about Tampa.
Yeah, those yellow Jones gonna get me in the green.
Oh wait, hold on. How many wins the Chiefs got?
Oh shit! The Chiefs are
at like what 10 or 9?
No, the Chiefs they're 12-1.
They have 13 wins, I think.
12-1.
They're 12-1. 12-1
All right, let's call him. All right.
Fuck you guys.
That's call him.
Damn, homie.
Over. That puts me in double digits.
Hey, what did Lucky just say? Got me feeling like it's over.
2-5. I just passed by you, son.
Oh.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Under
2-5. You really thought the Chiefs were going to lose 11 games?
No, I thought they were going to.
You thought they were only going to win like 10?
I thought they were going to finish 11-6.
So me, Will, and Logical get one more. So I go to 10. Roll goes to 11.
I
Loss
definitely
goes
thought
to
10 and
11.
7 was in the cards.
All right, let's check the other ones that we were looking at.
All right, let's see.
Dolphins got 9.5. What?
Oh, I know. I chose the under. Yes. The Dolphins are 6 and 7.
With 4 games left.
Yeah. They got Houston. They got Houston on the road this week.
I know they got.
So that could go either way. They got the 49ers next week.
That could go either way.
At Cleveland and then at the Jets.
I took the over. I'm sticking with it.
Oh, I think they're going to be right on the line. It's going to be one over or one less.
Yeah, I think I think so.
All right, the Patriots.
Yellow.
Patriots are 3 and 10. So the Patriots have Cardinals this week.
Yeah, we're not making it.
At Buffalo, Chargers, and home with Buffalo.
Dog, the funniest thing of all time would be if y'all won three games and got to 6 wins.
And got like the 10th pick in the draft.
Hey, Cubs would lose his mind.
That will be absolute. That will be the biggest fumble in Patriots history.
Oh, the Ravens going to be cutting it close too.
How many they got?
They 8 and 5.
So they need 4 wins.
Yeah, they're going to be cutting it close too.
Who they got?
They got the Giants this week. They got Pittsburgh next week.
At Pittsburgh or in at Baltimore?
It's in Baltimore.
All right,
They got Beyonce on Christmas.
Mm.
And then they close at home with the Browns. So they got to win out.
Yeah, they need 4. They need all 4. All right, and I think they lose against the Browns in week 18.
All right, let's see the Texans. The Texans are 8 and 5.
8 and 5. What was the number? 9.5. So they need 2.
Yep, and they got Miami this week. Kansas City next week.
That's a tough close.
They got home for the Ravens and at the Titans.
God, the league screwed them down the stretch.
Yeah, so they could go 2 and 2 and get it.
Yeah.
The Colts are at 6 and 7.
They need 3 more.
They go to Mile High this week. They got the Texans next week at home, at the Giants, and they close at home with Jacksonville. So if they could beat Denver, they could get it. They could probably win out if they beat Denver, but if they don't beat Denver, then that's probably it.
Come on, Lethal. All right, now talk to your people.
All right, let's see.
That's what the difference makers, dog. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, wow.
There's still 11 teams out there, bro.
Yeah.
Things can change. Things can change drastically over these next few weeks, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
My ratifying is gonna be. I want to change the.
Nope, can't change.
Bro, I'm ratifying an amendment right now.
No, just write it on your computer. just put it on your side. Just you can't change them.
Bruh, an amendment can absolutely be.
All right, I'm ready, Reds. I'm ready. Give me SMU over Penn State.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right. For the ledger. All right.
Yeah.
Let me write these in. SMU over Penn State. I like this talk. Let me see. Because I don't believe in the fighting James Franklin's either. To be honest with you. Let's see. Pad. Where's my notepad?
Let's see. I might got another one for you. Give me a second here.
SMU over Penn State.
All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Give me the Tar Heels to miss the NCAA tournament.
Okay. All right. I like the way you talking.
Let me see if I got anything else. Fuck it. I guess I got to stand on it. I said it earlier. No, I can't. Never mind. I can't do that because that conflicts with my other ledger, so I can't do that.
Okay. All right.
Let me see what else we got here.
What you got Indiana doing?
I'm conflicted on that. I don't know. I got to think about that one, like, because I think they could do it, but
I think
it's going to be tough at South Bend.
I think Indiana gets their doors blown off.
All right, let me see if I got anything else real quick.
I can open.
Nah, I don't think I got nothing else right now. Actually, hold up. Let me see something real quick. Keep talking. Give me a few seconds here.
All right, I'm actually gonna switch it over to the ledger so we can see. Hey, Cups, you got any predictions for the bowl series?
Actually, you know what? Let me join you with the Clemson.
There you go. Come on board, my guy. Clemson over Texas.
And last one. Right. Give me Boise to win a playoff game.
Boise,
Idaho, where all the boys get busy.
Oh, dude. Was that Jack?
Yeah. They get the winner of Penn State SMU. Yeah, they get the winner of Penn State SMU. Give me Boise to win a game.
On the fucking parlay.
Boise beats SMU.
Hey, is CJ Stroud just having a bad season, or is he doing the Ohio State QB thing?
No, just having a bad season. Nico was hurt for like 4 or 5 games. Stephon Diggs gone.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right, let's see. So as of right now, let me do some quick maths real quick.
Quick maths.
Yeah, quick. Oh, you know about that?
Yeah, man's not hot.
All right, let's see.
Big shot, one and only.
Yeah.
Hey, Cups, add that to the screen.
All right, here we go. So Ashton Genty is 131 yards away from catching Barry Sanders. So he needs 132 to break the record.
Damn, my fucking laptop's going up.
Do you think he gets the 132?
Yeah, I think he gets it. They'll force feed him probably if the game is, and Saquon is 483 yards away from Eric Dickerson.
Hey, you know that's gonna happen, right? I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's happening. You got to think Saquon gave up yards at the beginning of the season. Like he gave them up. Didn't even want them. He said, "Let the young guys."
So what I think is gonna happen is Saquon's gonna break it. And do you know what the last Eagles game is?
What, the Rams?
The Giants.
Oh shit!
Fight the best man.
But you know what's crazy though? When Eric Dickerson, when he broke the record, they didn't even have bye weeks.
That's crazy.
So, and what they had 14 weeks?
They had. Let's see.
You got Saquon breaking record on your ledger?
Let's see. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anybody had that. I think everybody thought Saquon was gonna have a good year. Nobody thought it was gonna be this.
No, I'm saying if you wanted to add it.
Oh,
they played 16 games.
Hey, Rajon, you can put it down for Radical Jack. Saquon breaks.
I got you, Jack.
Oh, is that the first ledger entry?
No, he had another one. Cowboys don't make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
I knew I told somebody that shit. I've been saying it, man. I'm like, bro, I promise I told somebody that the Cowboys were going to be ass this season, and they were going to cap it off with being losers that can't make the playoffs.
And then put me down for the Rockets winning a playoff series.
All right, hold on a second. Thank you, 5. You the
The
first
Rockets?
to go to the second page.
Because I ain't pussy. I be putting my name on stuff.
I really don't be watching basketball. I didn't even know the Rockets were good.
I gotta refresh.
I know this.
Rockets definitely good. They got
Boston
Ime
better not win nothing else.
Hey,
I know Boston better not win nothing else.
It's a little too late for that.
I'm sick of the Celtics, dog.
Hold on, what was your
good?
What was that? Look 25.
The last one.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Rockets win a playoff series.
Tell him to delete Kobe's number and don't ever text him again.
Who said that?
That was crazy.
Who
I'm gonna
fucking
win
said
it. This man said we gonna win it for you, nigga. You are a Celtic. You cannot do shit for Kobe, except lose.
Bruh,
But he loves him so much.
stop it. Stop it. Mamba mentality.
Kobe is a
All right,
Laker.
so
I don't want to love anybody that's not my child as
my
much as he loves Kobe.
prediction.
I love Kobe like
is-
Kanye loves West.
I got one for you,
Okay,
Cup.
then
I got one for you,
my
Cup.
ledger is Marcus Freeman makes it to the Final Four. That's the only one I got.
Okay.
Okay,
No, you got
all right.
another one, Cups. Go on and take Michigan over Bama.
Oh yeah.
You got Notre
in the
Dame to
rematch.
Notre Dame to the CFP Fire in CFP final.
I think he
Yeah,
said
semifinals.
semis, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
semi.
semifinal.
All right. So the
Yeah,
Final
go on and take Michigan over Bama.
I'm definitely taking Michigan over Bama.
Four.
They're not
no,
There you
Red,
go.
I did have another ledger entry. I told y'all I'm serious. Jalen Hurts goes for 300
In the next game.
in the
Rushing
next
yards?
That was cold. I'm writing it down, though, Jack. I got you.
Man. Oh my gosh, 302 plus throwing touchdowns,
All
not
right.
including touch pushes.
Hold on. See, that's the thing. Do you want the three? You want to put all of these in? 302 passing touchdowns?
Yes.
Come on, Rez. You know what I'm saying? Give us that ledger. Give us the 49ers over the Rams.
You already know. Listen.
He
on.
said I took
Hey.
my glasses off.
Hey, hold up. Let me take this off the screen so y'all know how serious I am about this right now. Let me show y'all how serious I am. Listen to me. Friday morning. My birthday is next week, y'all. My birthday is on Tuesday of next week. But my birthday present,
Shout out to the Capricorns.
no.
No, not yet. Not Capricorn yet.
Always
Yeah, I'm about to
sad.
say he's a Sag.
Always sad.
Oh, well, fuck you. Oh, fuck
Super
you.
sad.
Fuck you.
December sad. December sad. The best kind.
Cubs, are you a Capricorn?
I am a Capricorn. December
Could have
30th.
been
Good,
Aquarius.
And you're December Capricorn at least.
Yeah, January Capricorn.
Yes,
is
You and LeBron had the
sociopath.
same birthday. You had the same birthday as LeBron and Tiger
Yes,
Woods.
we do. And Tiger Woods.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got the same
yeah,
birthday
absolutely.
as Vince Carter.
Congrats.
I had the same birthday as Whitney Houston
You still
Oh,
do.
Asshole.
and Deion Sanders. I got the same birthday as Coach Prime
So
and
sorry,
Lethal.
guys.
Me and Lethal got the same birthday.
So my birthday's on
You and Lisa
Tuesday,
got the same birthday.
December 17th. I am flying on an airplane on Thursday.
Hey, are you flying Delta?
Never,
Whoa, don't disrespect Delta like that. Don't do that.
never, ever in my life. I will not do that.
So are you American? United?
I'm an American guy. I'm an American.
Okay. I can respect
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure. But Thursday night, my Niners will play the Rams, and my Niners will beat the Rams. And on Friday morning, I will head to the airport in Niners gear
I see dead
and
people.
get off the airplane. And the first thing you're going to hear is, I see dead people walking through the streets of LA.
I love
in a
it.
Niners
Yeah, speaking of
gear.
dead people, you know the worst thing about my birthday was the day that Bernie Mac passed.
Hey, at least
man.
Kobe didn't die on your birthday.
Oh damn!
My granddad was buried on my birthday.
Your goat died on your birthday.
Yeah, it's like a bittersweet thing.
Holy
granddad
shit!
was buried on my birthday. Someone I actually
Damn!
knew. Someone who held me as a baby.
Damn!
I think that trumps. I think that trumps his. I think that trumps his goat. I think that trumps his goat, guys.
Damn!
My 8th birthday. And he's like going on with the dang man, not Kobe. Dog, who cares?
Yo, what? What do you mean? Who cares? Hey,
No,
My
it took me.
granddad.
No, it took me like a year before I could even say Kobe's name again.
I'm sick of this, bro. Stop.
Like
My-
I know no
my
celebrity had
grandfather.
ever No celebrity had ever affected me before, besides Bernie
Bro,
Mac
I
dying on
cried.
my birthday.
I cried, bro. I was-
Kobe, like, so no, in all seriousness, Kobe dying was sad for me. His daughter dying was the really sad.
Right,
Like,
right.
The daughter part that broke me when I found out his daughter was in it. That
No.
hurt me bad.
No, one of the worst things I ever saw in my life. Like I said, celebrity deaths didn't mess with me like that at one point. I was in Kuwait on a deployment. I got off work. I walked into the chow hall.
Aaliyah.
No, I ain't that old. Damn.
Michael Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? All the TCNs was crying.
Michael Jackson.
All the TCNs were crying. I walked up in there. I saw these Nepalese dudes crying, and we're like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And all he did was point at the TV, and it was Michael Jackson for sure.
Oh man.
Can't
Mine
be nobody
was-
but Unc.
I still
Mine
remember
was,
where I was
bro.
and what I was doing when I found out Michael Jackson had passed away.
I was at work, AT&T at the call center.
I was at
When-
Fort Camp.
I don't remember what I was doing,
That's
honestly.
hysterical.
When he died, 2009?
I believe it was.
That was my last year at the call center.
I believe it was.
August 28, 2009 or something like that, right?
That
Yeah,
was right before I quit.
it was June
Yeah, I was
25th.
June. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Damn, on my son's birthday, on my oldest son's birthday.
So Aaliyah died when I was in basic training.
Holy fuck, you're old.
I found out leaving church, because you know the only time you can get actual information about the outside world is when you went to church.
Yeah,
And they were like,
when
"Yo,
you got outside, yeah.
Aaliyah died today." I was like, "Aaliyah died?" Yep, Aaliyah died.
Like Aaliyah, who? Your sister or something?
No, Aaliyah
Word.
died.
Aaliyah died, I was in 5th grade.
No, that shit was spooky. I had fell asleep. I was watching 106 in Park. I fell asleep. I woke up like they were playing. What's that song
I
called?
thought it was fake.
Resolution is shit is
We need a
Well, they
That
played
song-
all her. They played
But
all
Rock
yeah, they
and
were
Roll
playing
just
that
came out.
song.
and then
They were
had
playing
the,
that song, and I had woke up. Like I woke up, 106 in Park was still on. I woke up, that song was playing, and that was how I woke up. And then it had it on the screen, like in memory of, and I was just like,
I just remember they came out with "I Miss You." It's been too long.
Yeah, that
and
was.
they played that shit forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that
That was
song
like
had
that was
nothing
like
to do
a
with people
constant
dying.
repeat.
that's why I
from
be
fucking
telling people,
106
man,
Park.
if we're fortunate enough to see our 80s and 90s, like we gonna see some like mega people go.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah, like
bro.
Jay-Z.
Like
I'm
Quincy
not
Jones
ready for
just
that.
like Quincy
Quincy
Jones
Jones
just left,
dying
you know?
did not hit the world and affect the world the way it should have.
Who? Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones dying.
Yeah,
affected
him dying
the world
because
way harder.
because Quincy Jones towards the end was a wild human being.
Hey, yo,
Like,
he was talking
and
about
James
Anytime
Earl
a mic
Jones,
was in
bro.
front of him, James Earl Jones. You know what hurt me really unexpectedly? When Luther Vandross died. I remember I was when Luther Vandross, like, I don't know why it hurt me so bad, but I remember me and Toya had just started dating. I was in my first Augusta apartment, and it came across the screen. It was like Luther Vandross just died, and I remember just crying. And Toya she held me in her arms, and I was like crying, dog. Like I didn't even know I'd like this dude as much. I can only
I'm telling you,
like,
I'm gonna
I
take
ain't
a
gonna
I'm gonna
lie.
take a week
Luther Jones.
hiatus. I'm gonna take a week hiatus if I'm alive when Patti LaBelle go.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't like
you gotta
that
get that ready. Hope you get your.
I'm gonna
time
take a
for
week
that.
Got
hiatus,
so many
man.
fucking patty pies, bro.
Yeah, Patti
Patty's ain't
LaBelle,
gonna stop though.
and then I swear, like nothing better not happen to Lark Voorhees.
When
The crackhead?
Stevie
Hey, she
Wonder
wasn't
dies,
always a crackhead.
when Stevie Wonder dies, I'm gonna need.
now
I'm
you-
gonna need.
yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna
that's a
need-
big
I'm
one,
gonna need
too.
some
That's
support. I'm
And
gonna need
nothing
some
better
help.
not happen to Mariah. We already lost Whitney.
We
Mariah
lost Mariah
Carey
a while ago.
is good because Christmas will always be
We
when she
lost
dies,
Mariah
Christmas
a
will
long
elevate.
time ago.
It'll elevate Christmas to a higher.
We lost Mariah when she married Nick Cannon.
I was about to say when she passes the veil of Christmas is gonna be lifted. It's like, oh,
Hey,
finally we can get a new voice for Christmas now.
That's
New
what I'm
voice.
saying. I can't.
Hey,
We had the
there's a
Pentatonics.
few voices out there that do Christmas pretty good. Kelly Clarkson is murdered.
We got the Pentatonics. We good.
The Pentatonics is
Tori Kelly's right there.
And-
Tori
and
Kelly's
I'm
right
telling you,
there.
I can't lose.
That was gonna be the next one up. Tori Kelly.
And I-
she
Tori
got a
Kelly's
couple
right there.
Christmas things. Yeah.
And I can't lose another Wu-Tang member.
Oh fuck.
Who died from Wu Tang? Oh, just
Hey,
ODB.
can we?
Yeah,
be
yeah,
honest,
just
though?
ODB. Yeah,
Can
yeah,
we
yeah.
be honest about Aaliyah singing? Or
What
no?
about it?
I've been honest about Leah singing.
What about it?
It's subpar.
It was not great. It was not great.
Wasn't
It was not
though.
great,
I
Like,
didn't think she was
because you got to think 2-5. So look, I'm an unofficial beehiver, and niggas be really strong on this whole Beyonce.
If Aaliyah was around, Beyonce wouldn't have made it.
And I'm like, Beyonce's voice
miles,
is 10,000 times
It's
better.
so weird. It's so weird because
Miles.
Beyonce has a great voice, but
Exactly, but niggas.
I'm just not into her albums like that.
But niggas will sit up here and tell you all day and scream at you. She can't sing.
But that's
She
crazy.
can't-
Sing her ass off.
So I actually had this discussion over Thanksgiving, like dead serious. And so my response was, what Beyonce songs that were not singles on the radio do you know?
And they don't
the
have
answer
it.
is I don't know
have
any. I said, have you heard 1+1?
I've
If
heard
you
that
haven't heard
song.
1+1, you can't talk to me about Beyonce.
I haven't heard a lot of Beyonce music.
Have you heard Listen? Have you heard
Have you
Halo?
heard
Have you heard Sandcastle?
because to your point, I've heard a lot of the radio songs and I don't like them, so I don't search
Right.
for your music if I don't
Right.
like your music.
Because the
Right,
radio
but see,
singles are pop, like
No, I know, I get that. I get
It's
that.
just like judging Jay-Z based on radio singles. If you judge Jay-Z based on radio singles, you do not think Jay-Z's a very good rapper.
But that's
If you
different,
listen to
though.
Jay-Z's
I've always been way more into rap music than R&B, though. So like, I was going to check for somebody like Jay anyway.
No, but that's the thing. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about casuals because normally you're not going to have these conversations with real R&B heads or real hip hop heads.
Yeah, facts.
But somebody who
You
just
got-
listens to singles is like, man, Jay-Z can't rap. We don't. It's a hard knock life. Like, dog, that is not a top
And the crazy
100
part
Jay-Z
is, Hard
song.
Knock Life is actually a fire song, though.
It is.
Like,
But it's not a top 100 Jay-Z
No.
song.
You know what's crazy? You know who music I'm loving right now, though? I'm loving October London right now.
Oh, Marvin Gaye Jr.
Yeah, I love his music right now.
There's a lot of guys.
You know who's somebody in R&B that doesn't get a lot of respect for real?
Leon Thomas.
No, Genuine. Genuine had a nice album.
Genuine.
does.
So let me tell you the problem with Genuine. I'm gonna tell you the problem with Genuine, and this is something I didn't realize until I got older. You cannot put Genuine music on a playlist because Genuine's best two albums, 100% Genuine and The Bachelor, both had skits at the end of every single good song. So if you played the song, you had to play the skit that came with it, which is why I can't even put him on my playlist because I'm like, Doc, I don't want to hear him talking to the radio DJ after the song.
Yeah.
Like it makes it really hard. But
Dude, you know
Genuine,
what, John?
100%
That's the
Genuine
problem
is
for
almost
me
perfect.
The problem for me is those skits to me are like nostalgic. I remember
not.
riding in the back seat hearing those skits, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is
I
dope.
hate those skits so much. I hate those skits so much. What does
But
it
I'm
feel
glad
like
said
you
100%
talking to me?
Genuine,
Are
'cause 100%
you wet?
Genuine is his best album, bar none.
100%.
I agree with
Genuine
that.
is
I agree
his
with
best
that.
album. But no, so like if you're talking modern people, Lucky Day is freaking amazing.
Lucky
I mean,
Day is
Lucky
Lucky
amazing.
Day has the
Know that?
best R&B album this year. I understand people love Chris Brown. Chris Brown's 1111 is not seeing algorithm. It's not seeing it at all, and I hope it sweeps the Grammys in terms of all the R&B categories. PJ Morton is amazing. PJ Morton is
DJ Morton, the
flipping-
gospel singer?
PJ Morton is not a gospel singer.
Oh. Well, there's
PJ
a
Morton's
gospel singer out there
father.
with a Morton name.
PJ
Oh,
Morton's father, Paul Morton, is a gospel singer.
okay, yeah.
PJ Morton wrote for Paul Morton. PJ Morton also wrote for Dwayne Woods. But PJ Morton's album, Claustrophobic, it swept the Grammys 2 years in a row because of when the songs were released. And then his piano album, the year after that, also swept the Grammys. PJ Morton is a god. That's one.
Hold on, let me pivot back to sports for a quick second.
What happened?
Every time we go to music, y'all want to disrespect it.
No.
I'm just glad the Cubs
No,
didn't
this
get
is
involved.
this is for Riz. This is for Riz. Tell me who you think the top three, and I know you ain't been watching, so I don't expect you to get it, but just give me your guesses.
I'm about to spitball this.
Who are the top three in college basketball right now?
Oh,
Wow.
Is Gonzaga?
No.
I know Tennessee is 1 because I just saw that.
Yeah, Tennessee's 1. Yep.
Duke is 4.
Duke is 4. Kentucky is 5.
Kansas
Auburn.
dropped to 10. Kansas dropped to
Are
10.
you looking it up? Stop cheating.
I swear to God, I'm not.
All right,
How's
Auburn's
we
number
just beat
2.
Auburn. We just beat them.
Auburn's number 2. Who's number
I have
3?
no idea what number 3 is. Is it I'm a spitball. Georgia Tech.
It's the Iowa State Cyclones.
What? The Fighting Brock Purdy's?
Iowa State Cyclone.
Yeah, number 4 Duke,
crazy.
4 Duke, 5 Kentucky, 6 Marquette, 7 Alabama, 8 Gonzaga, 9 Florida, 10 Kansas.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. All right.
Hey, who do the Eagles play this weekend?
Pittsburgh.
The Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
At
300
home.
on them boys. 300 on them boys.
302. 2 passing. Hold on, let me put 2
And 2
passing.
touchdowns.
No, 2 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, no tush push.
He gonna
Not tush
he gonna
push.
steal.
Not
He
tush
gonna
push.
steal 2 from Saquon.
Oh, Dallas tied it up.
I told you the
Yes,
Cowboys
sir,
were
they
gonna win,
did.
bro.
All right, let me go get some damn dinner.
This was the
All right,
this is a
fellas,
great
man,
Monday
we
night
done
pod,
approached
y'all.
that goddamn 2 hour and
I know.
44
I need you and Mike
minutes.
to recreate that Jay-Z and Nas conversation.
Yo, can we do a on Grammy night? Can we do a Grammy night pod?
Does
sure.
anybody watch the Grammys besides me and Red?
I've never watched the Grammys before.
I used to watch the Grammys. I used to watch the Grammys every single year because I wanted to be prepared for the day that I won a Grammy, and so I wanted to know what I needed to.
Is that the one where Kanye ran up on Taylor Swift?
No, that's
No,
That's
that
the
was
Grammys?
MTV Awards.
And I used to
Okay,
watch
okay.
MTV Awards religiously. MTV,
Okay.
BET, I used to watch them every
I
night.
haven't
watch
watched
either.
I haven't watched an award show since like 2004.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. As a movie guy, I still watch the Oscars.
The Oscars are fire.
Yeah, I still watch the Oscars, bro. And I
Why
like it. I
Denzel
like
had to go crooked before he took it?
Hey, yo.
You know why Holly had to let a white guy pop her before she got
You
it?
got to learn more rap music. Cups.
Yeah.
That is a very well known rap lyric
Yeah.
from one. That's Kiss. That's Kiss, right?
Yeah.
From one Jada Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Why
Jay
Jada
Wan's
is
daddy.
As hard as it gets.
Hey, Cups. Jada Kiss was a member of the Locks. It was a rap group from Yonkers, New York. They were a
They
member of the
also
Rough
beat.
Riders Squad.
They also beat the Dipset crew at Versus.
from Harlem. From
Yeah.
Harlem.
Jada Kiss showed them niggas.
Cup said
How
he
to
was
rap.
listening. Cup said he was listening to Meathead.
Nah, what's
you
crazy
know what I'm
is
saying?
Jada
Pause.
Kiss did that freestyle. Jada Kiss did that
Dungeon
freestyle,
fan.
and niggas thought that freestyle was brand new.
No.
They thought that freestyle was for Dipset.
No. Mean from a mixtape.
All right, well, hold on, real quick, since y'all brought that up. Where do you rank Cameron as a rapper?
Right after.
How many numbers do I get?
Is he top 30?
No.
No, what?
Top 50?
Okay.
70?
Cameron is one of those dudes. He's not
I
top
don't know if I
anything.
pick
He's just
Cameron over Silk the Shocker.
we just know
He
him.
might get in my 100. he might get in my 100.
Cameron
The
is
guy-
Cameron
the guy
is a
who's-
soldier boy.
The guy who said I get the computers Putin will never be in my top.
And he get the boosters boosting.
I would
Cameron,
never.
Cameron is in the same category as Soldier Boy, Roscoe Dash.
Where would Mace be if he never left?
Mace.
Nobody with one great solo album will ever except extreme exception is Andre 3000.
The
Outside of
only
that,
exception is Lauryn Hill.
she's not in my top 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh damn! I'd be forgetting
No.
Rajon is like
Nah, I mean, it was just one album.
he's a what's it called? What am I trying to say?
I mean, she
I'm a
killed Zealots.
music-
Don't-
I do music.
She killed Zealots and Cowboys, but I'm just, and you know, like her album was fire, but it was a one
Her
album.
it was one album, and she only rapped half the album.
Objective. My bad. I couldn't think because I'm playing 2K.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
man.
know. I'm a Raw Digger fan. I'm a Raw
I love
Digger
Lauryn
fan.
Hill. I love
You're a
Lauryn Hill.
sicko.
I
You
love
are a
Lauryn Hill.
sicko. Did you listen to the Touch It remix?
Yes.
And
Which
you're still
one?
a
They
fan?
had like 60
What?
versions.
Like he think just because he got a little dough, she gonna fuck?
There were so many verses to that song.
Turn it up.
Bruh,
Hey, how
no,
come Lloyd Banks never turned it up?
He
no,
never tried.
let's be
Yo, he
real.
didn't. So you know
With
what?
the-
In the beat.
For a
Touch
minute.
It Mega
you say,
remix
Cup?
came out, when the Touch It Mega this was the
I listened
LimeWire
to it.
era. I used to search for the Touch It remix that had every verse on it. Like I used to be on the school bus in the morning with like the 9-minute version.
Did
I
you
just want y'all to
listen
know
to
that
like the
Neo-
15-minute One Blood?
Hey, Neo has a verse on "Touch It."
Yes, he does.
You know, Neo performed halftime at the Big 12 championship game.
Yes, he did.
Neo also likes boys.
That's
I
not
don't
true.
know.
That's not nice. That's not.
So with that being said, we done reached that goddamn.
Hold on,
yes, on the Grammy?
hold on. Which one of y'all told me Chris Brown was better than Michael Jackson? Which one of y'all said that?
No,
I said that for sure.
Nobody said that.
I said
Hold
No,
on,
Cup said it. Somebody said it.
Wait. We cannot drop off on that. We got 10 minutes on
definitely
this.
not
We got
dropping
10
off on
minutes on this. That
Somebody
was a 3
said
hour
it.
mark.
Hold on, Cups. You genuinely hold on. Let me take my headphones off.
Hold on, wait.
You think that Michael Joseph Jackson from Gary, Indiana, has been usurped by Chris Brown?
yes.
Hold on, wait.
Good night, folks.
In what area? In what area?
Chris Brown is
a better dancer. That is it.
Chris Brown's a better entertainer. Chris Brown's a better dancer, and he can
He's
sing just as
not a
well
better
as Michael Jackson.
entertainer. He's not a better entertainer.
He's not a better entertainer.
No, hold on.
He's a better.
He's not a better entertainer. How many movies was Michael Jackson in?
The Wiz,
4.
Moonwalker, Bad.
4.
Or Bad was part of Moonwalker.
No, Thriller.
Thriller was a
Men
mini
in
movie.
Black 2, nigga. Agent M.
I'm fucking weak. Was that him? Was that him in Black too?
But being in a movie doesn't make you.
I've never seen Men in Black, so I can't contribute to that.
I've never seen Men in Black.
I got a better question.
I'm an adult.
I got a better question, Cuz.
I've never seen any
How
of
many
them.
movies has Michael Jackson been in where he died?
None.
How many movies has Michael
He's
Jackson?
never died.
Is that not entertainment? That's entertainment.
Mike is so entertaining that he only saved his dying
Chris
for
Brown
real
sold
life.
that movie on
You
his
saying
own.
that? You saying that Chris Brown is a better actor than Ti?
Nah, he is a better actor than T.I.
Look, not
So-
every,
Hey, look,
what was that fucking
Cuz,
Jamie
look,
Foxx
Michael
movie?
Jackson. Hey, look, Chris Brown can never do this.
There
Chris
wasn't
Brown can never
Law-Abiding
do this for
Citizen.
10
What was the
minutes.
other one? What was that?
That's
There was
not. See, no, I hate that. I hate that point. I hate that point so much because one, Michael Jackson's. Oh my God, this is as someone who grew up. My brothers would make me cry by making fun of Michael Jackson. The most overrated halftime show of a Super Bowl of all time was done by Michael Jackson.
Let me tell you something. No, Rajon, it wasn't.
The
fact
most
of the matter
overrated of all time.
No. He started it, so he didn't know that you're supposed to run back the good shit. He thought we were supposed to do album rollouts. So we rolled
This
out.
man did heal the world.
No, Rajon, look, think about it.
Nah, somebody told
If
me
Michael
that Chris
Jackson
Brown
did
ain't
the
past
Super Bowl
Usher
in
yet.
2003, Michael Jackson would not be trying to roll out Invincible. Or 2001. He wouldn't be trying to roll that out. Michael
Dangerous.
Jackson would have came out there and we would have got Thriller, Billie Jean.
We should have got the J5 out there.
Fact. And you know them niggas would have pulled up. All
And
guitar.
you know they would have. Like Jermaine and his greasy face would have
He
showed
would
up.
have started that shit just like the Bad Tour. Victory first.
So that's my issue. So Michael Jackson is the greatest. Michael Jackson is he laid the groundwork for everybody, right? So you can't have the other people without Michael Jackson, just like you couldn't have Michael Jackson without James Brown. You couldn't have James Brown without Jackie Wilson, so on and so on and so on, right? Michael Jackson is the blueprint for the modern great performer. I would say, as a performer, as somebody who has seen these people live, Chris Brown is a better. I didn't see Michael Jackson live. That's the only one I didn't see.
Oh,
I saw Prince. I've seen Prince. I've seen Beyonce. I haven't seen Chris Brown live, but I watched enough of his concerts to be like, okay.
Nah, Chris Brown is a better dancer for sure.
Chris Brown is a better dancer. But he's not a better entertainer, a better performer than Michael Jackson was.
No, not at all. He's on par. I'll give him that.
But the one person, in my opinion, that surpassed Michael Jackson as a performer, there's only one. It is Beyonce.
No, Rez, we can't do that.
Dog, it is. Dog, I'm
can't.
telling you. Dog, I saw this woman come out without an opener. All live mics. Everything live. She danced, she sang in heels for 3 hours straight.
Okay, look.
Didn't miss a
Look,
note.
look.
Didn't
No,
miss
no,
a
no,
note.
no. Look, we got to have a serious conversation, right? Because I trust you, right? This is serious because you're just as big a fan of Mike as me.
So are you saying
it
that
makes it
Freddie
a
I
little
Mercury
love
isn't
Mike.
up there?
No. It
Not
makes it a little
stop,
easier.
Stop
So,
talking.
and
about
Cubs,
this conversation.
hey,
Just
don't
let
get
us-
it
Let us
twisted,
carry
bro.
this.
I'm a
Freddie Mercury's
Chris
him.
Brown fan. Me and Rajon got into it about Chris Brown and Usher
Yeah.
back in a So like I'm here for it, but Beyonce being a better performer than Mike is just a tough. It's just tough to believe.
If you've
Like-
if you've seen her live, bro, it's kind of I didn't believe it. I'm a diehard Mike. I cried when Michael Jackson died. I was like in a depressive state. I'm telling you, I've watched this woman perform in heels, bro. And not like wedges. I'm not talking wedges. I'm talking thin heels for 3 hours straight in a stadium. Didn't miss one word. Didn't miss one note. Did all the dance moves, dancing as hard as her background dancers. She's different. It's her, bro. It's her. And if she didn't pass Mike, she's right here.
That's my thing, right? So my thing is this: I don't think anybody can pass Mike. I don't think it's possible at this point because Mike had the benefit of not having the internet, and it's a benefit that he had it because of the fact that
That's an extreme benefit.
Like niggas are not passing out nowadays because I can look at you 24/7.
Right.
Mike had the
Right.
benefit of you will never see me unless you get these tickets.
Yeah, unless you get these
Exclusivity.
tickets.
And I'll make a tape and you can buy the tape later on.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna see me unless you get these tickets.
I'm not doing interviews.
Facts.
I'm not doing
And-
because if you think about it,
Beyonce
like
took the Mike role. She don't do.
that's what she
interviews.
does. She's like, I don't do interviews. I do like every once in a while. Like she'll put some pictures on social media, but she ain't like heavy on social media like that. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna sell you some stuff, but that's really all you gonna get unless you pay for these tickets.
Sidebar. That's where Will Smith messed his career up. He should have stayed
Off of social media?
incognito. Should have
Yeah.
never got on social
Yeah,
media.
I don't
Will Smith
suggest.
messed up Will Smith by getting on
I don't-
social media.
I don't recommend anybody doing reality shows or like being like on like doing the live like my family YouTube channels. My kids wanted us to do one of those things for a really long time. They're like, Daddy, our family's really interested. We should do a YouTube channel. I was like, no,
I'm glad you didn't, bro.
I'm gonna stay married for the rest of my life.
Right.
Word.
I'm glad you
Thank you.
didn't because
I'm glad you made the right choice, Rez. 'cause
Yeah, dog. I'm not doing a
motherfucking-
reality show. I'm not doing a YouTube.
Because
live.
I mean, I respect it because I like Breezy. I'm a Breezy fan, so I'm not gonna like knock.
I'm
you
a Breezy
for saying
fan.
that. You're wrong, but I don't knock you for it.
He's a better dancer than Mike now. He definitely is. He definitely is. When you go back, but you can't get Michael.
You have to be a better dancer, though.
You can't
have
get
to.
Chris Brown's dances without Michael Jackson. So
right,
that's the one
because
thing.
if
people
that
like,
was the case, Usher would be a better dancer than Mike, and he's not.
and Usher is not seeing Breezy in dance. It's
Except for
just
this,
not.
the little.
That's it.
the little-
But Breezy
the
can
little
do that
tip
too.
That's
Breezy,
fine.
the only person I've ever seen rival Chris Brown in dancing is Omarion.
And Omarion got gassed in 2014
Yeah, like
because niggas
like,
used to get mad at me when I say Omarion used to kill Chris Brown.
he used to kill Chris Brown.
And then
If you get time, go back and watch, and you only got to watch the clip. Chris Brown battles Omarion at Chris Brown's 18th birthday. Omarion went out there
Omarion
and
was
dusted that
crazy.
boy.
yeah, Omarion
He-
used to be a dog with that dancing,
He
bro.
dusted that boy.
Because if you
It
watch
was
You Got Served,
nasty.
Omarion also bodied Columbus Short.
Yes,
That
he did.
backflip that Omarion does, that's not rehearsed. It's completely off the top, and that's a Columbus Short. That's on his chest.
Omarion was different as a dancer.
There you have it.
Oh my gosh, fellas!
Shout out to
Appreciate
Omarion.
the motherfucking-
Also an underrated vocalist, Omarion. Except for in his verses, he
alright.
sounded awful in his verses.
I don't know
In his
about
I don't know what happened in his verses. I do not hold any accountability for that. But Omarion, when you're talking, I got a minute. Omarion, as a singer and a vocal arranger and a writer, if you listen to what he does with his tonality, with his background vocals, like what he does with his tracks, Omarion is an amazing singer. And Omarion still puts out really good projects. It's just that people don't really check for Omarion like that. And he does
Well,
really
it's his
stupid
fault.
stuff on the
Because to
internet.
your point, you don't do reality TV.
There it
It
is.
lowers your
Yeah.
celebrity when you become
Yeah.
a reality star. We don't
It's
look at
true.
you like a celebrity anymore. We look at you like a normal nigga needing money.
It only works for Cardi
True.
B, and that's only because Cardi B
Okay,
was
Dallas, take
unknown
it
when
away.
she got
Well,
the reality
yeah,
show.
she started it first, so yeah.
Yeah.
But I got you, Cups. I know you're ready to check out.
20-7.
Oh, no,
We
bro,
got that
y'all
bar.
good, bro.
Go ahead, dog. You got it.
Oh, y'all
Well, I
good.
gotta
I was
go.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm good, but 2-5 got to be out. So, yeah, man, look, it's Monday night. This has been the Monday Smoke Meeting. You already know you can catch the Hot Box every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. We will be back for the Thursday Smoke Rally. I have been Styrofoam Ralph. This has been Cups in the Gang. You know, I have my dog, one half of Sports Reports as ordered, the best sports pod in the land. My dog, 2-5, Mike Will, representing in the building. I have my dog, El Residente, San Jose, representing live in the building. You know I got my dog, the Radical One, Radical Jack, Cactus Jack.
Come on,
the
man.
ones
Go
and
birds,
twos.
fly, Eagles, fly. Anybody
Bird's
talking
Nest,
shit about
Bird's
Jalen,
Nest.
be ready. Be
Do
Friday-
you have another
Fri-
Bird's Nest engagement coming up?
Yeah, Sunday.
Shout out to the
Friday
Eagles.
morning.
Hey, look, Sunday at Big Mama's.
Friday morning. Friday
So,
morning.
yeah, man.
Waking up, putting on Niners
Like I
gear,
said,
heading
this
to
has
the
been
airport.
Cups in the Gang. You can catch us next in
I
a
see
couple
dead people.
days for the Thursday Smoke Rally. I see
Walking
dead
through
people.
the streets of Los Angeles.
We are letting the windows down, man. We letting the smoke out. We love y'all
Mustard
so
on the
much.
Let-
beat, ho.
Letting the Rams know they not like us.
Mustard!